Alrighty. 3.
My bad. Sorry, boss. So we can start.
Are you good? 3, 2, 1. Alright, welcome to the AfrOtaku Podcast, episode 21, the podcast where we talk about anime, manga, and everything else. I'm Mr. Good Guy, aka MGG, and I'm joined here by my co-hosts, who will introduce themselves starting right now.
Hi, I'm Player 5.
What's good? It's Joga.
Deuce in the bathroom.
And this is in the bathroom. Dropping a deuce.
Story time. I don't know if anybody got one.
Oh, you said, I was waiting for the D&D.
You gotta do your D&D story time?
Yeah, I can if ain't nobody got one.
Low-key, D&D stories are lit.
Alright, so this is my first time DMing in Dungeons and Dragons. And so basically, so there's I guess two ways you can play. You can just play for the fuck of it, or you can strat it out to make sure you got the most balanced team. Everybody can do this, that, and the other. But everybody in my group was I want to do the damages. So that's one. We got a bunch of scoundrels that only do damages. But anyway, so they start out going to this town. They're supposed to check out this town. The town is on fire. It's being attacked by a dragon cult. And so at first, instead of running into the town, they all look like, oh man, we should probably just leave instead of trying to help. But they decide finally, all right, we're going to go help them. They start sneaking around, they sneaking through stuff and all that. And it's just kind of the level of fucks they gave about people's lives was so low due to their types of characters. Most people are scoundrels. The nicest person is neutral good at best. And so this family run past them. One of the characters personally knows the family. He looks at everybody and lies and oh yeah, she was a bitch to me the whole time, bro. Just let her die. And one of the characters checked to make sure to see if he was lying, which he was, and he was nah, she baked me apple pies every day. They was just gonna let them die though. That's what type of scumbags you had. People, they was hiding, watching people getting attacked. It's you got this city that's on fire being pillaged, and these 5 heroes come into town, and they the niggas hiding. Oh no, hey y'all tripping. Wow. And so here's a perfect thing. One of our guys, probably the goodest guy of them all. He's this monk. So they hear this loud roar. They go up this tower castle to the top. And they see there's a dragon. And the dragon started by, it started by, murdering, 16 people. Big old dope dragon. Boom, it's shooting lightning breath, evaporate 6 people. What's his name? What did he change his name to?
Great Sword.
Oh, Great Sword ass. He the monk. He walk up there, see that, take one step, turn back around. So imagine there's a castle getting attacked by a dragon. And you got all these supposed to be heroes and great warriors trying to stop the thing. And then there's this monk that's sitting down there just oh, that's crazy. He inside the keep with the women and children yeah, they up there tripping. So they eventually... Literally, only 2 people tried to attack the dragon. One person's dragon hit the dragon, and the dragon was all right, who is that? Because mind you, 2 of our characters can speak dragon. So he's all right, who is that? I want him. I'll murder him only.
The dragon said that.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And so basically, moral of the story is our entire group of heroes dipped out and was no, I'm not fighting that dragon, and let it murder basically this town's army.
Wow.
Damn. They was just oh, they crazy. They should have came in with us. Trying to fight. And then some more shit happens. So yeah, so check. They okay, we gotta go save these humans or whatever. We gotta go save these commoners. But to do so, they went through this secret underground tunnel that led out of the castle that the dragon was killing to go get people and bring them out some slavery railroad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Underground railroad. So then when you go at the end of the tunnel, I put this thing here. It was a dead homeless dude, and he's linked against the wall, and he has his hand out like this, and he got a pile of gold, and there's gold dripping off. It's 60 gold pieces just sitting in this dead man's hand.
Hey, he got money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Take that shit.
So this is what happened. Darius was nah, this is bad luck. He gave that nigga 1 coin and was all right, bro, I'm out. Yeah. He gave him a coin. Dorian and Hallie, of all people, they was oh, we robbed this nigga. They took all his gold, and I was all right, as soon as you do that, I'm you get a hole in your sock. Now your big toe sticking out your hole. I'm like, because basically they had there's like this long running joke we have about not being mean to hobos, or else Lord Hoboticus will do the pettiest shit to you. And so when you ever get a hole in your sock, that means Lord Hoboticus is not pleased with you. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, boom, they got a hole in their sock, and they was like, man, fuck this nigga, I got 30 gold, bro. I don't give no fuck about no curse. And then so they went and did like this crazy mission at this church where they like had to like infiltrate some shit, kill some people, and then they came out with this bag. I'll tell you about the bag later because there's a story behind that too. They came out with this bag. Anyway, by the time they do that mission and come back, the dead man's still there. And then so one person's just like, I'm gonna check my my gold pack. And so like there was a hole, just like the hole opened in their sock, a hole opened up in they gold pouch.
Wow.
And they lost half their gold.
Damn.
So he already had like 200-300 gold, took 30, but then lost like 200 something gold. It was hot. So Dorian set the dead body on fire. He was real mad. He set the dead body on fire. Yeah. He wasted a whole spell to like, it's just like Goblin Slayer, where it's like, hey bro, I only got like 5 spells a day. He wasted a whole spell to set this dead body on fire. Damn. But crazy shit happened, and just skipping to the last thing. So that bag they found in the church, it had like some bloody rich nigga clothes on it. And it had like some bloody rope, and it had this sickle, except the handle, like the leather was made out of like different patches of skin from different like different creatures. Yeah, it was like a skin leather sickle, and one of the dudes had like knowledge of like magic shit. And it was like, oh, this sickle basically allow you to be like a faceless man from Game of Thrones. Like you can take a nigga face, and put that bitch on with like magic. Yeah. And so then they found like it had this thing that like the clothes had like the brooch of the king. So they're like, oh shit, like the king. That's not the king. Some nigga took that nigga face. Yeah. And that started this whole shit. The Great Sword bullied some nigga. He was like, hey, bro, we about to go talk about it. This nigga like, oh, the guards was like, hey, put this nigga down, bro, or we gonna call the king. That nigga was like, get the king, nigga. He was like, ain't nobody gonna stop me because, it's a town full of weak niggas. Yeah. And he's some fucking martial arts master. So, yeah, basically he was an evil Goku. And he did what he wanted. But...
Here we go.
But yeah, story time. These niggas some scumbags. Damn. Here, come here.
Hey. Do we have any decent news? Or on to some decent news. Do we have anything?
I got a couple points. One, I'm not sure if y'all ever watched it, but Zoids is coming back.
What? Never.
Stop. I'm in there. Yo, I'm in there for at least one episode. I'm in there.
Liger Zero Tiger?
I'm in there.
I said Liger Zero Tiger.
Yep.
I don't know.
He was first person that show was first introduced me to Ligers.
Zoid. It wasn't Tiger though.
It was Liger.
It was a Liger.
Yeah, Liger.
And like his like boss upgrade, the all white one was Liger Zero Tiger.
Oh, okay. I don't think I checked out like the season after that. Yeah. I was more like for the OG.
I really used to come.
It's like I think it's gonna be called Zoids Wild, and it's gonna be coming out I think summer this year.
Yeah.
So get ready for that. Toys and actually a video game too. I'm not sure what system, but at least in Japan. Good. At least in Japan, they're gonna have like.
Because they like Transformers, right?
Yeah, and you could like interchange them.
Yeah.
So like they toys sell hard. I used to buy hella Zoids.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be.
They didn't make the rip off of those. I used to get the the Voltron thing, but people used to think it was Transformers, so they used to sell those like at the generic store. That's what I used to get.
Look, bro, you be telling me these stories make me feel like you've been through the struggle, but I know you had hot dogs on all your buns.
You be having buns on by hot dogs?
Yeah,
kids go to.
Bro, it's like, bro, I can't even believe your struggle story. Bro.
So you think I'm lying?
I didn't think all that.
You think I'm just here
like, you warped the struggle. So it was like, you was getting the big one. The big $40 joint. Yeah. It was like, no, I wanted a life-size one. Damn it! I want my joint to transform on its own.
And I guess this is more of like just a interesting fact that I wanted to bring up. But they just finished like counting up. I don't know what you would call it. Pretty much like a analytical survey, blah blah blah. But anyways. there was a news article that Pokemon smartphone games in 2018 earned U.S. money $2.5 billion worldwide just last year.
Hey, the niggas was sleeping on Nintendo. I heard they was sleeping on Cut the Check.
I mean, it was.
I heard.
When I read it, I just had to mention like $2.5 billion a year.
Wow, them niggas
just
really mad.
from smartphone games.
Yo,
smartphone
Do I got
games.
Nintendo stock?
Smartphone gaming is really.
Do I got Nintendo stock?
And they said that of that, obviously, 98% of that 2.5 came from Pokemon Go.
There we go.
So Pokemon Go earned practically $2.5 billion a year.
True, I got 2 shares.
So I just want to just pretty much give a shout out. To me, that's impressive as fuck.
That dropped the fucking.
I mean, that's crazy.
Drop the fucking mic right there.
Do you have anything else?
No, I just wanted to say that.
Damn. To add
I'm
to
gonna
that,
put you up.
well, no, that's not really to add. But the one piece of news that I found out, I think yesterday, was Attack on Titan's editor is apparently going to jail for murdering his wife.
What?
Yeah.
Nigga got to watching too much. Did he cut a name?
Bro.
So what I read in the article, don't quote me, but I mean you can go Google it and find out everything. But apparently she was. This happened like a year or 2 ago. She fell down the stairs or something and died. And I guess when the police investigated, they found out that she died from like loss of oxygen, like somebody strangled her or something like that. But then it was deemed a suicide. He told them it was a suicide. And then later, I guess, upon further investigation, they said this nigga murdered her. So he's going to jail for that. He's no longer. The article said like the headline was Attack on Titan's editor, but I think he stopped publishing or editing that series like a year ago or something like that. So he's not really the current editor of Attack on Titan. I don't think it's going to change anything about how Attack on Titan gets released or how you consume it, but it made news off that. So that was kind of wild.
Well, I mean, it's Attack on Titan. What can you do?
Yeah.
Man? I mean, to make that show, you got to have a certain mindset, right?
Right. If there's no other news, we can do what we were trying to do last week, but then got distracted by telling you how Umbrella Academy was not a lit minus. But Neji versus Sasuke pre and post Shippuden argument.
Okay. So, how do we want to start this?
Pre and post Shippuden might be, yeah.
That's an argument.
Pre Shippuden, yeah. Like Chunin exams. There might be some people thought Sasuke on the Facebook group at least.
Niggas was really believing.
Post Shippuden, I think it might be pretty clear who wins that. But anyways, oh no, because we were also taking out the post Shippuden takes out like the Sasuke big power ups. It's like at the beginning of the series.
Right at the beginning.
Yeah, right at the beginning of
Shippuden.
Shippuden. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we can start with the pre Shippuden argument.
Wasn't Gramps like a big Neji fan?
No, he's a big Neji fan. Yeah. But you gonna argue Sasuke, right? You said.
Oh, then who's gonna argue Neji?
I'm arguing Neji for sure. Pre Shippuden, I can argue Neji.
Oh, go for it.
I did my research.
Go for it.
No,
damn, y'all came prepared.
Boy,
well, I did it before because it was on the Facebook group.
Let me do it.
I mean, like again, like just so we
clear
for everybody. So
lay the groundwork.
We are talking about when you say pre-Shippuden, are we talking about before or after though?
The training.
I'm talking about Neji.
Oh, like your Chunin exams.
At the end of the exams, yeah.
So
Chunin exam.
What part of Chunin exams? Before
no one got any power ups in Tuning exams.
True. They took a 2-month.
Yeah, she trained with Kakashi. Before that or after?
I'm talking
after.
When Gar and Naruto or Gar and Sasuke fought. So like the 1-on-1.
So that's after. So you're on Sasuke's side, I'm guessing.
Yes, nigga. That's okay. It's a no-brainer.
Nah, I don't think so. But
okay.
So yeah, I mean we get into it. So y'all say Sasuke. I say Neji.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Neji. So we got 2 on Neji, 2 on Sasuke.
Yep.
So I'm arguing Neji because I watched the Chunin exam fight between Naruto and Neji. And there, Naruto's win was solely based off of having a QB chakra. If he didn't have a QB chakra and shadow clones, he would have took an L much earlier in
because the chakra was shut off, right?
Yeah. So he knocked his chakra out. Speed wise, I think Neji was up there. And I think any of the stuff that I felt like he did with whatchamacallit counts because I don't think any of that was new moves when he fought the Sound, whatever the fuck they're called, Orochimaru's group, whatever the fuck
Hinomaru?
them niggas call. Yeah, when he fought Hinomaru, I don't think anything he had there was nothing he didn't already have.
Who?
So I feel like we can definitely use those moves. When he fought Hinomaru,
No, that's reasonable.
all the stuff he used there wasn't anything new. It was
The
just that's the first guy
128
who pushed him to that like limit.
That's a big while after though. I can't.
How long
What are you
was
talking
that?
about? The Chunin exams?
No,
That literally
that's
happened
like
right after the Chunin exams. Sasuke got kidnapped
Because
like that night.
Yeah, Naruto
Like,
and
after the
Sasuke
war
was in the
over.
hospital. Then on the hospital, they went up and boxed. Sasuke lost, and then he got kidnapped. So no more than like a week or two.
Yeah, passed, and then boom, them news was gone. So I definitely think he's giving Sasuke some gold. Why I don't think Sasuke would win is because at that point he had Chidori. Yes, he
Look at-
was
look at
going
this.
to.
Like what's his name? What's the Lee?
Yeah.
His legs and shit were crushed. But this nigga wasn't he fighting like right after that?
Oh, Lee or Gara?
Lee.
Was he fighting right after he got his legs crushed?
Because that was remember like after he fought.
No,
Gara?
he got his legs crushed, then it was 2 months time skip. Because that's when he
Then
trained
he
to
healed
learn
up,
Chidori.
yeah.
In the first section. Yeah.
So, I mean, Sasuke was finna touch Gara, but do I think he would have eventually taken a dub? No, because that nigga would have flipped. And I'm sure Sasuke wouldn't have been able to take on a Jinchuriki Gara. So,
I
he
mean,
would
he
take
did
the
give
other
him a
Gara.
little go.
He did give him go. I'm not arguing that. I just don't
What?
think anything he pulled out on Gara has definitive evidence as to why he would beat Neji.
I mean, not to mention also like Gara didn't even really fight Sasuke.
Right.
I mean, if you remember, that was when like the people started invading, and he was trying to unlock his Jinchuriki mode. Period. So I mean, can you really say that Sasuke v Gara was truly a Sasuke v Gara? I don't even know.
So here's my reason. That wasn't on schedule. They started the invasion early because Gara started flipping.
Yeah.
So that Gara was supposed to just keep fighting it out. Gara fucked up by getting caught, and then that's when he was like, "Hey, Gara about to flip out. We just gotta do this shit now." Because they didn't start invading until Gara started fucking tripping because he saw his own blood. Even though Rock Lee definitely made that nigga bleed, but
my thing is, do you think that Gara could be Neji at that point?
I think Gara could be Neji. Like, if he didn't go Jinchuriki form,
Yeah.
I don't see how Neji. I don't see a clear
I got
winner.
my
I'll put it that way.
Honestly,
So
for
I'm
that
saying,
one, I mean, like, I feel like that'd be a different.
I don't see a clear winner.
That's a different convo. I mean, I feel like that's unnecessary to talk about.
I think the rotation makes it pretty easy to like not get hit by Gara's attacks from a Neji standpoint, and he's the only character in the Naruto in like the Chunin exam tier that I felt like had a defensive move like that. I don't think anyone else did, so it's pretty easy to get caught by Gara's sand. Like if you don't have that move, but with the rotation, I'm like, he got that. Now the question is like, does he have enough to like actually like get the hands off? Because if he can get the hands off on him, then yes, it's over. But I don't think he does.
so this is
I don't have a clear reason.
This is why Sasuke can beat him. Because Sasuke has an answer for every one of Neji's asks, I guess you could say.
Okay, what's
so
that?
the first thing you would say off the
Rotation.
bat, I would say even before that, because that's like a tone skill. If we're talking about physical ability, Neji Hyuga is physically superior to Sasuke.
True.
However, Sasuke can counteract niggas being physically superior to him, like slightly physically superior, with Sharingan.
Okay.
That allows him, like he went from I can't even see Haku move to okay, I can dodge you now because I can see you. So that adds a jump to like people being physically superior.
Okay.
Then the second thing is after that 2 months time skip, he could at bursts move as fast as Rock Lee, only in bursts. Okay, so that puts him
without the weights off.
without the weights on. Because that was what Kakashi Sharingan. So he can do that for in bursts, right? And we know that Rock Lee's speed is at or at least compared to Neji's speed. Because when Rock Lee pulled off them weights, Neji was like, "Yeah, all right, nigga, I still clap you."
So
we're saying their speed is equal.
Their speed can be equal in some cases, and when it's not, Sasuke is just not slow enough with Sharingan to just get rocked every time. Okay.
Gotcha.
So there's that. So now we talk about rotation. Chidori is a piercing move, and I don't know how that would interact with rotation. But let's just say it don't beat rotation. Fine.
I don't think it would.
This is something that Sasuke has done that would beat rotation, and he did it in the first part of Chunin exam. He did his Sharingan triple windmill, where he throws shuriken with wires attached to him. So imagine those wires or the things get spent around. Now they get rotating. They still spinning around because that's the whole point of them, to rotate around people. Okay. And then when rotation stops, which it has to, the wire is still there to be pulled tight like he did to Orochimaru. He had it spinning around, then Orochimaru was like, I'm about to dip. He pulled that shit tight, clamped that nigga to a tree. It was when Sasuke fought Orochimaru.
I mean, if that's being used as an argument, then you could just use Neji has complete chakra control all over his body, where whenever he'll get caught, he would just simply expel chakra at those areas and straight cut it.
And I want him to do that. You want to know why? Because now it becomes an endurance issue. And as we saw, Naruto only landed one hit on him the entire fight. And that was after Neji got tired. Okay? So, Neji gets tired, one hit will knock him
Fighting
out.
like how many clones?
I think...
I mean...
Sasuke fought them same clones.
How many Shidoras could Sasuke...
If you're going off, if you're saying that it's pretty much the same time frame as when they like tried to save Sasuke...
Sasuke boxed them same clothes. He did not beat him up.
But that was you talking about with the Sasuke with the hand wings.
No, before he popped.
He only went hand wings when Naruto went on one tail.
Yeah.
Okay. Before that,
it was just hand.
Nigga straight up.
So let's put it this way: Sasuke, it does have the ability to move with him.
Yeah.
And he got better endurance. Neji endurance.
You think so? How many Shidoras could he use?
Probably 2.
Then, okay.
He did it twice against Naruto. Probably 2. And the third one, he had to whip out the curse mark. And so this is what I was saying.
Are we including it or not?
He can't use the curse mark because the curse mark is on him. He got the curse mark.
No, he's right. Yeah, he's right.
So, he can, but like the question is of the level of control though. He partially used it in the forest when they tried to bang him. When they tried to
he did it in the forest before that.
That's true.
Remember when those random challenges just ran?
That's what I'm saying. That's the part I'm talking about.
He has the ability to pull it out. Yeah. That seal Kakashi.
But I still think that's on the time limit.
Okay, but that's fine because my thing is what's gonna happen. Best case scenario, Neji worked this nigga. I shut down your chakra points. You down. But since now, back then we didn't know how the curse seal marker worked, but now we do. It's effectively senjutsu, so that's nature chakra he getting in. So it's the same situation Naruto going in, where he getting a second set of chakra. Like, I shut your chakra points down. Last case scenario on Sasuke, I don't want to lose. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna rely on.
So you're saying he basically went off the same major?
He's gonna win off the exact same bullshit as Naruto. Because if he drop him, he gonna activate curse mark, get senjutsu, and then punch this nigga in the jaw, and he sleep.
Even with the seal curse mark though, because you said.
But the seal is on there to keep it from growing. That's not to stop Sasuke from getting into it. That's like we don't know what this is. We're gonna put this seal on here. That doesn't stop him from using it. That seal is like preemptive. That's why they can just put Sasuke in.
He'll probably get like what, like just about the same amount he got in the forest then.
Yeah, I would say about
what he has access to.
I'm just saying having a little bit extra to keep moving is how you beat Neji, who has a finite, regular nigga type of stamina.
I don't know. I mean, like for the simple reason that maybe this might be biased, but when I feel that someone has like an overwhelming power of like strength and speed, which in my opinion I think Neji has over Sasuke, minus debatably that curse mark release, I'll give you that.
Speed? You think so?
Yeah,
for sure.
128 palms, bro. Like if you talking about like going against like Hinomaru, bro, homie was checking out these spiders going in practically slow mo, knocking them down. Like,
I don't think Neji's faster than Lee without the weights.
I think Neji's faster than Lee without the weights.
I don't think so.
Because when Lee dropped them weights, everybody in the room was like, "Oh shit!" That nigga Neji was like,
"That's Neji though."
No, because when that nigga went gaze, Neji was like, "What? That nigga moving, bro." And then you gotta remember, bro, Neji. This is how much faster Neji is than Sasuke. They both fought Naruto Shadow Clones. Naruto's Shadow Clones was like getting little pot shots in. Yeah. Naruto did not touch Neji one time into the end.
He popped all of them.
So I gotta argue like Neji is flat out physically superior to Sasuke. However, Sasuke is a way better, well-rounded. We ain't never seen Neji do a ninjutsu or a genjutsu. Yeah. Sasuke is top tier in taijutsu, ninjutsu, and genjutsu.
True, but with his speed, he closes the gap.
Taijutsu. He's got the best hands in the
Oh, yes. At that time, yes.
Taijutsu? What?
Where's that come from?
Technically, the one that's
better than Gar in hands?
Gar?
I mean, sorry, not Gar. Lee.
Lee not in his year. Lee a year ahead.
He talking
Lisa-
about
Leading them a year
He talking
older.
about people who graduated the class with them.
His same class, he got the
School.
best hands out of anybody in his
For
class.
sure.
Sasuke.
Guaranteed. Who's gonna run the one?
We're saying Lee's a year older than that?
They are.
Yes.
Oh, I missed
Them
that.
Lee,
niggas-
Tintin,
they got
and
held
Neji
back.
are 1 year older.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Then I
guy
missed
held them
that.
back because Lee was doo-doo. So he's
Oh,
like, we
okay.
gotta get you right.
Then I missed that.
Yeah.
But no, Neji's
So yeah,
class,
if we
like-
take that class out, then sure, fine. Yeah.
But what I'm trying to
he's up
say is
there
that, like, I think
And
Neji
it
is
takes
so
such a
strong
reach.
and fast
They're such a
that
reach,
homie's
though.
able to close that gap with Sasuke enough to just
All he
basically
pulled out was
like
Lion's
to a
Barrage.
finish. That's pretty much how I see the fight going.
Preach Shippuden. Sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But pre Shippuden, the only taijutsu Sasuke had was Lion's Barrage. Like I said, that's put him in the top tier.
Remember when that nigga
Oh,
fought
thing.
Orochimaru? That nigga, he was giving hands with Orochimaru.
He was.
Orochimaru even was like, hey, bro,
Look.
your eyes are sharper than Itachi's. But I'm going to bang you because you a kid.
My thing is, I'm just saying that Neji, yeah, taijutsu, but then like, what else you gonna do, bro? Like,
He do use that?
because Naruto is different. Naruto has to punch you. Now at that point, Naruto had nothing else besides just.
So what are you talking about? What does Sasuke have that he?
He has like
The fireball shit?
He has like different shit. He can.
But that's the
got-
thing.
he got,
These are two things that.
Damon Triple Windmill.
My question is right. Any of his distance shit. The only answer to that question is if you can prove that any of those distance shit can truly shut down the rotation, then you have an argument there. But I don't buy that he can't rotate out of like a fireball jutsu.
And also, I'm going to
I don't
throw
buy
this.
that.
Can he use that rotation?
Because apparently chakra fire is not real fire.
Yeah, he
So
can,
then
he
the
can
rotation is a chakra move that's just like fuck all the shit you're talking about. So my
I
thing
agree.
is chakra fire be shut down.
His rotation is a good defense against all projectiles. What I'm saying is his issue is, one, Sharingan Triple Windmill. Y'all still ain't showed me no proof he could stop that. Second thing is, remember, Sasuke is
Well, my
so
thing is, I don't know if he can cut would the wires get cut or not with the windmill part.
No,
That's
they
what I'm
don't
trying
get
to
cut.
say.
Don't cut the shit. Just like
It just rotate shit around. Because he did that. He threw Shuriken, rotated them. They just got stopped, and then he caught them. But like, if the wire is already around you because you rotated it, when they stop, Sasuke just gonna pull it tight because he did that to Orochimaru. But Sasuke is so skilled. That's all I say.
There's no chakra on the wires.
No, he can shoot. He's oiled. They're oiled because
Yeah.
he shot a fireball like jutsu down the fire. So like he wrapped Orochimaru up, then shot the fire along the wire.
Okay, so there's no chakra on the wires.
No, they just like oiled.
That's all. If there's chakra on the wires, then I say he's shutting it down because Neji can obviously see that. So you're like, oh, I already know what this nigga about to set up.
Yeah.
But if it's just wires, then I don't have a good argument for how he can get out of how he wouldn't get caught in that. Besides like strats,
Okay.
But I don't have like
argue-
I can't go. Oh, he'll out strat it.
The
like,
other
without
thing I'm
evidence.
trying to say is like Sasuke is skilled enough to do all of his jutsus at the same time. Not like, oh, I popped out all my jutsus.
Yeah.
But he can do taijutsu and ninjutsu like at the same time.
Okay.
So like where other niggas like, oh, you gotta block this, then he jump back and do that. If you take it back to his first day out the exam when he was fighting Kakashi,
Sure.
that nigga kicked Kakashi in the head, did hand signs and did fireball jutsu like wild kicking this nigga in the head.
Mm-hmm.
And he almost touched his belt, and that's when Kakashi was like, "Oh, this nigga cold.
Yeah.
Like he can fight niggas, drop ninjutsu, and then like, oh, I also set up a trap while I'm doing it." So because he's more well-rounded, I want to say that he gonna overwhelm Neji with like, "Oh, this nigga not just ninjutsu with me or taijutsu on me. This nigga using everything because he also a genius."
The problem with that though is that we didn't get enough expose as far as like his actual feats, but you can argue that as far as like intellect wise, Neji's probably up there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the sense of like
Yeah,
that's
while
my
it's
thing.
happening, he could probably like start to strat out like,
Yeah.
man, what you thinking? And low key might be on par. Granted, I can't say that for sure because he never really had a chance to shine using that.
no, I mean, I think
I think he
out.
outstratted Naruto. Like I just think that Naruto just had that one like
and low key he was extremely cocky during that fight.
Yeah.
So
I think with
feel
Sasuke,
like if
he's not playing that game. He respects him as an equal. So
No, I don't think he did.
That's
you don't think
that's
Neji
low-key
respect him
the-
as an equal?
No, I didn't.
I mean, homie was
You
at
think
the top,
Neji was looking
like,
down on him too?
yes.
Probably.
Nah, I
That nigga was like, bro, you gotta
I don't think. I don't think it was.
Leave
I guess-
your ass in like.
I don't think in the same way that he was sleeping on Naruto.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Like I don't think he's like totally like this is a trash ass nigga. He probably like all right,
Bro,
I got him, but I think he's sleeping on the way he slept on Naruto.
Sasuke was cold when in the Land of Waves arc, when they was learning to walk up walls, that nigga threw a knife.
Yeah.
And he caught that bitch with his chakra foot and
I
slung
saw
that
that.
whole back. I was like, this nigga crazy, bro. He ain't ready for all that. This nigga too well rounded. He do it all. He got aim like 10-10. Got hands like Rock Lee. Fucking me.
I think
nigga got a lightning blade.
I think we just don't have enough on the strat, like what Jug was saying. I think if I had more strat evidence, I could argue that he should still win. But I think as far as raw ability, from Neji.
Oh.
Because like we have like what he did with Hinomaru, which was really just like I think that proved more that he has the endurance. Mm-hmm. So I don't buy the endurance argument because I felt like that nigga had it with old dude.
I mean,
the spider guy.
Yeah,
the spider guy.
Yeah, he kept the rotation for a long time just to be able to kill that nigga. So for somebody who doesn't have any curse marks or OPS chakra, I felt like he had the endurance. Mm-hmm. So Naruto, who can just fucking waste as much chakra as he fucking wants.
I would say without the curse mark, okay, then I think it'll be a better fight. I think it'll be. You could even argue Neji would.
He don't want to say it.
This is my argument.
No, for real, with the curse mark, I don't think like Neji would have a chance because this nigga was about to beat Gar before he started going crazy, I guess. But he was about to beat Gar before Gar started to transform into the actual like Jinchuriki.
I'm gonna give.
But I don't like.
Sasuke 6 out of 10 wins.
Sasuke 6 out of 10. I would give Neji. I would give Neji a good. I honestly think if he gets any of the palms off, it's a win for Neji. Cause he's not letting Sasuke kick in that second form. I don't feel it. I feel like once he get in close and the palms is going off, it's over. So it has to be anything that Sasuke does to like not get in close that would allow him to win. So that wire move gives me 1 for Sasuke.
I just feel like I just want to say this, bro. Masashi Kishimoto, bro, you a bitch, bro. Although the world only wanted to see you love Sasuke and love Neji box. That's what the world wanted. You knew that. And you gonna do this to him, bro? You a bitch.
Cause me, let me just say, I only give Sasuke like 3 to 4 wins. To be honest, I only give him 3 to 4 wins out of 10.
6.5 Neji. Yeah, I can agree with that too, low-key.
I think the
like,
wire move you had was valid, but I don't feel like any of his other moves wouldn't get shut down by rotation. I feel like he got strength and speed, but I still think when you don't want to get in close with Neji. I don't care how great of a taijutsu prince you are. If you get in close with him, it's over for you. Like it's a wrap. As soon as that nigga go, y'all know what y'all want.
Were you in
that circle? That circle never breaks, bro. As soon as you see the green circle, you know it's a wrap. So any of them niggas that as soon as he entered that circle, bro, it's over. I'm talking about tippy toe on the outside of it. You in range, bro. It's over. So that's what I say. I feel like the taijutsu shit doesn't. I get it. He's up there. He's strong, but I don't think he can out taijutsu Neji. I don't care how he can see those hands. That's what I'm saying. He has to come with another strat though. Anything that involves Sasuke walks up and tries to fight Neji, Sasuke's on the ground dead.
I don't even think he would be able to use that. Like shut his chakra points down. I don't see how he would. Why would Sasuke?
Because the only reason why
Neji fought Naruto.
The only reason why
not letting this nigga just get up on him.
The only reason why Naruto won was he entered Neji's blind spot. He went underground, so Neji didn't know that other body was under there. No. And then he went boom uppercut. Like that's how he does.
Just to correct that, though, I don't think Sasuke Neji thought the fight was over. Period.
He turned off.
Like it was everything. Byakugan was done. He thought the fight was done. You a loser. You trash. Then got KO'd.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened.
What I'm saying
so I don't think.
If this is after Neji fought Naruto, I don't think Sasuke is going to just let this nigga shut down his chakra. That doesn't make 0 sense.
No, ain't nobody letting that
nigga. The green circle, as soon as you
don't get him in the green circle.
That's what I'm saying. But then he has to go up against rotation, so then it's a battle of endurance, which is where I see the 3 wins possibly happening. That's my thing. It's like, if you can somehow make it a long-range battle and then waste his rotation, because that's what Hinomaru did. That's the only reason why Hinomaru won. Hinomaru was like, all right, bro.
Hinomaru?
Whatever his Hinomaru, whatever his name is. The spider buddy. He was like, "All right, I'm making this a long range fight," and through that long range fight, he figured out what his blind spot was above ground, and that's how he almost had a chance to beat him. But other than that, like, if he knew if he came in closer, it was a wrap. Because guess what? He came in closer, it was a wrap. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. I think Sasuke also knows when coming close to a wrap. I think he also knows that.
Which is why I'm saying, but there's still but we're going out of 10 fights. So my thing is, any close range fight gives Neji to me a win. So I felt like I've only learned of 3 long range moves that like Sasuke has.
Okay,
that I know the wire thing he said, any of the Katone moves, so any fireball type shit allows him to play a long range game. Like, other than that, I don't really... And Chidori, maybe. Like, maybe he uses that in some sort of a long-range game. But those are the only 3 I know that can keep Sasuke from having a close-range fight.
If Neji... if Sasuke decides to do a long-range fight, what is Neji going to do?
That's what I'm saying. That's the 3 wins.
And that's what
I don't know what Neji going to do to win.
Rotate.
The rotation stops him. Yeah, the rotation... He doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the 3 wins. The 3 long-range fights I can see.
How does Neji win?
He doesn't.
Have to bring it in close.
I didn't argue that he wins. I said he loses with a close range fight.
Every fight will be go to a long range fight.
But they're saying that Neji is physically superior enough
to he can close it in.
Yeah.
You have to keep a long distance fight.
And
that he got the speed.
I'm gonna have to give him more.
All I'm saying, you see how big the circle is? When he do it? To me, that's his range with that move. So,
you talking about the green one?
Yeah, so I'm saying when I see that circle, there's still like, you don't have to be like in that nigga face. You could be like, where that couch is, he still get you from there.
Yeah, he'd say that.
So I'm like, he gonna stand up, he gonna fall back on the wall, sit on top of the wall, and just like strategize from the wall.
But this nigga can walk on walls too, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's still a ninja, bro. Like, we haven't seen the other stuff.
But I'm saying, like, it doesn't make sense. How is Sasuke just gonna let this nigga walk up to him?
Because he faster than that nigga.
That's what I'm saying. These are all feats we
argue. If you are physically stronger and faster, I think you can make it a close
you know what?
fight.
I think you're assuming also that Neji has to rotate everything. Like, the nigga is really fast. As fast as Rock Lee with his weights off. He could just die.
You keep on putting this out.
You forget when that nigga took his weights off?
Yeah.
Everybody was fast.
Crazy. Yeah.
Well, do you remember when Neji saw all them spider things coming down and hit all them bitches?
Like,
that nigga stopped slowly. And then when they sped it up, all you saw.
Yeah.
I don't remember that shit.
That's how I know when you enter the circle, it's a fucking rap. I don't care what Sharingan, you just gonna see yourself getting hit.
I consider it one of the best fights in the Naruto series, period. Like, him just jacking on them spiders.
But I don't remember that fight at all.
However, shame on you.
This is why I gotta say, where y'all said 3 to 4, I'm gonna have to make it definitive 4 for this reason. 1, we know Sasuke smart as fuck, and one of the main jutsus he learned from Itachi was that shuriken bounce joint. Son, he gonna calculate that blind spot and and we know he can do that. He can do that bitch off any
That's
angle.
One lucky win. Sure, I'll give you 4.
So that's 4, bro.
I'll give you 4.
Sasuke coming out with 4, bro.
I'll give you 4. What's your out of 10? What you saying?
Out of 10?
10 out of 10 fights. 10 out of 10 fights.
To be honest, a counter for the curse mark though is again that same fight. Hinomaru had stage 2, and Neji still beat him.
That plot. That's 100% plot. That was plot.
What?
You don't think that's plot?
But we can argue that for any of Sasuke fights. Like, what did you talk about? How did he beat Gaara? Plot? Like, everything that out there.
Naruto beat Gaara.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, how did he almost beat Gaara? Plot? Like,
If them
we can't bring that in there because we bringing Sasuke in here. He is a plot device.
Saying he can beat that guy doesn't mean anything about him beating Sasuke.
And Naruto's a rock paper scissors thing.
Those guys, they just beat Jonin. So you telling me Neji can go and beat?
They all ran up on Sasuke and he took an L to them.
They jumped that nigga.
Yeah, they all jumped him and he took an L.
I'm saying those people that like all the Genin fought, they had just beat a group of Jonin.
True, but I mean, you're still talking about Jonin.
Who are you talking about?
That had second stage
Spider guy and the other.
Okay.
You said they beat a group of Jonin?
Yes. But so you're telling me that Neji can beat a Jonin? No, he cannot beat a Jonin.
Why are we saying that he can't?
But I was like, because he beat that guy that they just had beat.
But that's what I'm saying. What Jonin can he beat though?
Who?
Yeah, what Jonin? Who's a Jonin at that point?
Kurenai, Asuma, Kakashi.
Okay, but those are like the strongest Chunin in the like village or whatever. That's like saying, let's take on this.
One of the guys in the
boy.
beat was the nigga that was the guard for the fourth.
Yeah, they the Kage's guard.
No,
Okay.
like that
You think that nigga stronger than Kakashi though? Okay then, so.
He doesn't have
until you show me that them Jonin stronger than like the ones you mentioned. I don't.
We going off an unnecessary tangent. Hold up. What Deuce's argument is that he was weak. Hinomaru was weaker because he just beat a Jonin before Neji and his squad ran up on him. That's what you're saying, right?
Go ahead.
All right. And this all started because we were trying to talk about how strong Hinomaru's curse mark is, pretty much compared to Sasuke, if I'm right. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So you're pretty much saying that he was weak. He was going to have a weaker curse mark form, even in stage 2, than Sasuke. That's my question to you.
He's going to have a weaker curse mark.
Because when this first got started, because you were like Sasuke's curse mark is going to pretty much put him over the edge physically to beat Neji.
I didn't say that.
Or at least like help him out enough in a fight. Yeah. And my argument against that was he beat Hinomaru's second stage just because Neji's a boss.
Full second stage.
Right.
Because no, is a boost.
Actually, I'm realizing the fallacy in this whole argument. Neji beating Hinomaru has nothing to do with his physical ability to beat Sasuke.
Yeah,
for this reason, because Hyuga are known for the ability, like, nigga, I can kill you on one hit. Mm-hmm. He's not gonna kill Sasuke in this Chunin exam. Now, if we say who gonna kill who, yes, Neji gonna mop this nigga 10 out of 10 times because he only had to touch you once in your stomach and you die. And that's literally his whole fight. He was defending himself until he got the arrow to send chakra to that one part and kill that nigga. Like, you dead now. Like, that's not fair because Neji is not about to try and kill Sasuke.
I wasn't even thinking of that move at all. I was just thinking straight up, like, if you enter the palms, it's over.
But he didn't bang that nigga, really.
He banged him so much that nigga said, I can't come back here anymore. And then that's when he did that thing.
Arrow. When he got hit with the arrow and then he sent the chakra chips.
That's when he killed him.
Yeah.
But in the very beginning of the fight, he said, let's do this close range. He got bopped, and Buddy said, I can't do that no more. Curse mark, I'm back in the walls. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he knew that regardless, if you in there, it's over. He couldn't do a close range fight with him. The dude who took on Joni said, like, okay, I'm good. I don't want to smoke with that nigga. What's the 10 out of 10 fights, bro? That's it. I said mine 4. 4 Sasuke wins. 4 out of 10 fights Sasuke wins. So 6 out of 10 Neji wins.
I could agree with that.
I got no 6 with Sasuke, bro.
Okay, what's your just highlight? Win 1 out of 10 is what? Win 2 out of 10 is what?
With we're saying the Sasuke that fought Naruto at that cliff?
No. Well, I mean, he technically had that in his back pocket, sure.
No,
he didn't have any
development. I'm talking about the stage 2. I'm talking about the stage 1 he has.
But what was stage 1? Stage 1 was just the shit is half on his face, right?
Right.
So I just see that as like a +5 to speed, +5 to this, +5 to whatever. Like
I consider so the fight with the spider guy, right?
Okay.
The same thing he did, I assume Sasuke would do, where you just say stay back. I don't see what if you think that now what's his name? Neji can force Sasuke to fight a close combat. Why couldn't Sasuke force that guy to fight a close combat?
So that's what I'm saying. The whole
spiders on spiders.
The whole point is it's like it's 10 out of 10. So my thing is that at any point I totally agree with the fact that yes, Sasuke can make it a long range fight, but I don't agree with the fact that Neji could never make it a close range fight, and that's what it sounds like you arguing, which isn't true. Just because we only see moves where he like stays by himself doesn't mean that he cannot create a close range fight. He couldn't create it with Hinomaru, which I don't think Sasuke has any of the ability to do what Hinomaru did to make that long range fight that long every time they fight. I don't see that. How can he create that Hinomaru fight every time they fight? I can see it for a few of them.
I'm saying that's why you argue.
But I can't see it for all.
He can't do the same every fight. It's not going to go the same.
Right, which is why he didn't win all 10.
But then why not 5? Why not 6?
That's what I said, because I only saw 3, and then the one thing he brought up at the end is how Sasuke could make it a long-range game.
Ways that Neji's going to win there?
As long as he get in close, it's over for me. The rotation shuts down a lot of the long-range moves that Sasuke has, which allows him to get close.
6 out of 10 for Sasuke?
Yeah.
I think any time that as long as Sasuke knows, like what Neji can do, if he doesn't know,
now you add extra to the battle.
No,
I'm talking about 6 out of 10.
I'm assuming this is after the first round where he knows what Neji does. If he doesn't know what Neji does, then Neji wins 10 out of 10. But if Sasuke knows that,
then Sasuke 10 out of 10.
no, I'm saying out of 10. I'm saying like 5 or 6. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's fine. Just a couple more than I thought. That's all I got for
that Neji. I don't think he can force him to win every single time. It'll be the same thing he has to do every time.
Right, that's why it's never. Nobody said 10 out of 10. We all admitted that Sasuke takes some wins.
Like
okay,
Neji,
so I can see a couple of ways.
He only has one way to win. Like there's only one way for Neji to win. There's only one.
What's
way.
What's the one?
The same thing where you say he gets close and shut his chakra down. That's the only way Neji can have a possible win.
There are a lot of ways that he would get in that situation, right? Like for example, Sasuke being cocky and thinking he could throw hands with this nigga,
and then boom,
you think that's gonna happen?
Or Sasuke
why wouldn't he do
too
that?
slow and he get up on range on that nigga. That's too, you know what I'm saying?
Sasuke took out the lead and then said, you know what, I gotta get better. Listen, but I'm just saying he took out the lead in taijutsu and said, I gotta get better at taijutsu. Like that's Sasuke's mindset. Like even if he takes an L in hands, he might still try to fight a nigga with hands because that's how he wants to be the best. He wants to beat you at everything, so he might be stupid enough to try it again. Like I don't see why you're saying that Sasuke is not a glasses strat. Don't play that. Sasuke is not a Shikamaru glasses strat where I fight to win. He doesn't fight to win.
He fight to own you.
Yeah.
That's fine.
He does not fight to win, so you can't.
All right, let me move on to Shippuden.
Right. I don't have a good argument for Neji because I have no clue what Neji does.
You still think Sasuke?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sasuke here.
I'm team Neji. Fucking me.
I mean, all I'm going off is the first scene. Well, my thing about Naruto is I'm biased to niggas who could pull out big shit, and Shippuden Sasuke could pull out big shit now. So
no,
at the Manga wasn't anything new.
We saying Shippuden, so again we're talking about like F1 Shippuden, just to put it out there.
And whatever moves we like no
feel
new
like
moves.
They could have known.
Yeah, they knew already at that start.
Okay.
So I feel like I knew he could summon Manda, Sasuke. I knew that the lightning move he might not have fully developed yet, so I'm just not going to count that. Mm-hmm. But like the lightning sword abilities, I felt like he had all of those back then.
Yep. True.
His Sharingan was decent, stronger than before. And then that's it. Like Katone shit. That's pretty much all I got. Oh, and Chidori, I'm sure he can use it like enough times where it doesn't matter. Like I don't think he has a limit on Chidori back then.
Ooh, shit.
And technically, second stage curse mark. Did you say that?
Oh yeah, true. He has that fully mastered too. Yeah. So he got all that shit. So there, I don't see how Neji would win.
Okay.
Because he has enough big shit to actually make it a long distance fight.
I would actually say this is just you have to prove that Neji can even win.
Oh,
and we
niggas really?
Yeah, I mean, because it looks like they on Sasuke, but I'm gonna let you start.
I'm gonna let Sasuke with this one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say Team Neji, and I think this nigga get worked because I don't know if y'all remember. But
7 out of 10 Sasuke. I'm just put it out. That's my number right now. That's my number right now. You gotta talk me down. You gotta talk me down. I'm giving Neji like 3. Like, oh, I didn't know you had that type win shit. Like,
I'm
air pump. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. So I forgot you had that type shit. That's why I'm giving 3.
Neji 6 out of 10. Actually, that's even me being nice to Sasuke. Matter of fact, we can match 7 out of 10. So check it out. If you remember when Neji or when Sasuke and Naruto first met, like this is before Sasuke absorbed Orochimaru, before he get Mangekyo Sharingan. Effectively, he just been training for 5 years. He knows some jutsus. He pretty quick. He can take down 1,000 bum warriors at once. Cool. Okay, that's dope. They bums. But all right, Sasuke just became a more buff version of what he was. Think of the new things he can do. Summon snakes.
That's like fully mastered curse mark.
Fully mastered curse mark.
He can perpetually is basically like 3 tails Naruto.
Okay.
So he go in there chakra farm and like we couldn't use that pre-Shippuden. Yeah. That would have changed the game up for their fight if he used that pre-Shippuden.
No, you saying curse mark Sasuke is 4 tails Naruto?
Not less than that. Less so. I would say a 2, arguably a 3 tails Naruto.
More like
fully
2.
fully
at
curse
best.
marked. Yeah,
Fully curse marked 2 at best.
I would say 2,
not 3.
Arguably 3.
No. It's 1.5. Arguably 2.
I add arguably, but I'm fine
Not
with
even
2.
arguable.
I'll settle for 2
max, nigga. They pushing for 2. Okay, so that's at max. Okay,
that shit was tied with a.
Now let's talk about Neji. Neji. Not only is the only one of them niggas to become a Jonin, and to become a Jonin is not just like, oh, you take a Chunin exam, nigga. The Hokage has to recognize you for exceptional skill and promote you. This nigga good. That's that. He good enough to bang with Kakashi and them.
I could argue that might be affirmative action and play there.
No,
because he was
part
a
of
slave.
a major house.
He was a slave. We heard what he was going through in the Chunin exams.
No, you know.
So now they could have been like, yeah, I know they be treating them niggas bad. Like, all right, so,
wow,
yeah, go ahead and put some respect on this. Man.
He's faster than Sasuke. Facts.
Can you say
in this part?
At that point, I can say he's faster than Sasuke.
What
has Sasuke done to show a feat of speed?
When
he pulled up on them niggas.
First showed up.
Yeah,
he legit was like instant. Like he just popped up next to them, like some shit that they never seen before. Where like. They didn't even see him coming.
Them niggas couldn't even react to that.
Naruto wasn't
slow
surprised though.
Nah, come on. He got almost.
If you really think about the clip though, as far as like, I don't know about everybody else, but Naruto handled that smooth as fuck.
Yeah, Naruto was like, no, that nigga was like, baby,
he was though.
Sasuke, baby.
We might have to replay
them niggas stood next to each other and had a talk.
Pull it up.
I mean, like, for real.
Them niggas stood next to each other and had a talk.
Like, practically. He handled that pretty.
So I'm gonna argue Neji faster. And the second thing, all that lightning release shit gonna be useless. Why? Because Neji got wind release, and wind release beat lightning.
Does he have wind release?
Yeah, that's the air palm.
Wait, hold on.
He's using air chakra to do that.
Is that wind though?
Yes.
Man, I actually didn't know that. Technically,
I think that's just. I don't know if that's wind.
He got wind release.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean,
that's just a long distance attack.
Okay, so this is the. It showed where he was at looking at each other.
Okay.
So that's the distance.
It doesn't look that far to me.
Not at all.
He was up on some cliff.
Bro, that's far.
He got there.
You got there pretty fast.
And I mean, Yamato is there too. Yamato is there too. Don't tweak.
Okay, bum bitch was like,
Sakura couldn't react.
Cause she a bum. Stop it.
Nigga, Yamato. Sakura is one of the top 3 ninjas in the village,
look at
bro.
Naruto though.
Them niggas not spooked, bro. It was like, Sasuke, we will flood you, cuz.
I mean, he being freaked out by what he's saying.
Hold on, yo. So.
Niggas is not worried, bro. He let this nigga pull out the whole blicky and everything. Like,
I'm about to save his ass though.
First of all, that long ass sword. Look, this is all happening in slow mo.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's because it's slow, nigga. What? Y'all niggas reaching. Gumble, don't reach.
Niggas going out here.
Motherfuckers had to go gear 4 for that reach,
like
nigga.
Double time speed or something?
Nah, you two don't let you do that, do it.
Hold on.
Oh, I do let you do that.
So
Sasuke about to stab his ass.
Yamato.
That's probably it.
it's wood.
Oh, then he went to this nigga mind. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, this might be
No.
from
I want to see like
F1.
what. Go back to how he blocked it.
They
It was
didn't show
Yamato,
it.
right?
They didn't show it. They jumped to this part.
Yeah, I think this might be like
guessing
literally
after this.
F1, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was literally F1.
Yeah.
They didn't actually show.
It was at
But anyways.
episode 1. 'Cause episode 1, they like
Okay.
came
No,
in.
but they showed like, well, I mean, they showed that clip though in F1.
Oh, yeah.
So, Manda, what's up? How you taking Manda?
Manda basically don't. Manda is not. So having a giant animal is not good for fighting a person. Right? You summon a giant animal, they could just walk on that animal, and now your animal is just a new battlefield. So niggas don't summon giant animals unless they trying to break some shit, stop some big shit. So I don't think Sasuke would summon it, but just in case he did, he gonna use his chakra boots to just walk on that nigga. Because Manda can't hit himself. In the
So
back
why
of
did
the
it
head.
not work
actually-
when they did it with Gaara?
What?
Gaara, like, Naruto needed to summon Gamabunta in order to have
Because
the new
he
battlefield
turned into
fight.
some big shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Niggas summon big shit to handle big shit. They don't summon on one-on-one niggas.
Well, that's what But it was 1-on-1. It was Naruto versus Gaara.
Okay, but Gaara turned into a big nigga.
No.
Yeah,
He was
he
still at
turned
the
into
top
the
of that shit.
Shikaku.
But I'm saying, like, the Gaara was still up there. You know what I mean? At the top of the Chicago. So
he was asleep.
why did Naruto just run
Because
up there?
I'm about to run through you. Guard went to sleep.
Yeah.
Shukaku got summoned. He was like, damn, that's big. I need to summon this big shit because I can't get to that nigga.
Right.
Because Shukaku was made of sand and can control his
Exactly.
independent sand. Manda is not made of sand. That
Right.
nigga just a big snake. So if you crawling on that nigga, he gonna like, hey, Sasuke, this nigga on me. Why you bring me out here, nigga? Like
that's what I wanted to argue about real quick, though. Though we see proof that he can summon Manda, there's no proof that he can actually control him.
He cannot control Manda.
No, he can't. No, he can't.
Because like, technically, the only time he bust out
He hated
Manda
him.
was to hide inside him and have homie die. Like, Manda never really worked
Manda
for him.
be bitching Orochimaru. He like, what the fuck you bring me here for, bro?
When he bust,
So
when
you know-
Orochimaru
okay.
bust him out against
But
Tsunade, homie
We don't
need to
have
feed him 100
any
bodies.
evidence of it, but I would think if he has the ability to summon Manda,
Which is just a contract.
just paralleling that to what Naruto has, there's likely a snake creature he has, similar to Gamaichi or whatever the fuck it's called, that he's more
Like
close to him. Yeah,
Yeah, he can't.
That he
Guess
can pull
what?
out.
My nigga got chakra points too. One hit, dude.
Alright.
Now that nigga dead. Shouldn't have brought him out on me.
I don't know. Okay, so he can put lightning around his body.
Wind
We got
chakra.
that.
Wind chakra.
So you're telling me it would do what?
Hold up. Watch a Jonin, an actual Jonin, go to fight this nigga.
Oh, Sakura?
No.
No,
She not Johnny? Oh man, if only he had really killed her.
Cut through this nigga shit.
that's what it does, bro.
Yeah, exactly. He a Jonin, bro.
But that's what
Damn,
it does.
no clone?
No, it is a clone. Okay.
No, it's not.
Damn. he legit said it!
He just beat the whole team.
Yamato!
He didn't beat the
All
whole
on
team.
purpose.
He ran through the whole team.
All on
They
purpose.
tried it.
Stop it. He did not beat the
He
whole
ran through the
team.
whole team.
My nigga got a hit in there. You like, look at that.
Oh, let's see how he
He
get out of
landed
that.
the hit.
I don't think, what's his name? Neji would land the hit on Yamato at all.
Oh
Stop
no,
it.
he locked him up. Blocked. Got
Wait,
the fuck
wow,
out there.
easy.
Nah,
Jumped
that nigga
up.
about dead, but this ain't the
That looks like that's pretty high.
Damn, nigga,
That
they
distance that he
ninjas.
closed.
Look like that much,
They
though, to be
ninjas,
honest.
bro. What the fuck?
No, I mean I'm talking about the distance he closed in the beginning.
Rock Lee could cover that distance.
He's about to kill him right
faster.
now, though.
Ooh. Rip.
He's about to murk.
Oh, what he had there?
Oh,
He was about to use
Was he
Terran.
about to?
Was he going to
Oh,
use
so
the
he had
thunder?
it back then.
I think he had it.
Yeah.
He was about to drop that.
This real lightning.
Hold on, check it out.
That's
check it out.
one win for sure.
That's not even there. Real lightning.
Not even. You want to know why? This one I'm put on you right now.
Real lightning.
Neji is too quick. Niggas is not dropping jutsus. Want me to tell you this? Remember when that one nigga thought he was safe when he was all in range 64 palms?
Yeah.
That nigga hit him with the and that bitch went. Sasuke go, I'm outside his range. He gonna go, I'm still outside. That nigga gonna go, what? He gonna get real big. He go, oh shit, this nigga grown. And what happened? When you in range, he sleep. This nigga do not got time to do no 5 hands up. By that time, Neji in your shit, me, you dead, bro. Even if, he started
I'm just
doing
surprised
hands
Sasuke up to blame you on them like that. I forgot that whole fight. He really was ready to
He was like,
drop all these
kill
niggas.
these niggas. That nigga came out was like, bro, stop. He knew Naruto was gonna wake up and kill that nigga.
For Orochimaru to stop you?
Orochimaru not stupid.
He don't give a fuck.
Orochimaru was like, bro, you fucking up my plans because Naruto gonna kill you.
Stop.
Low key.
Naruto definitely would kill that nigga right there.
All right, let's not take into that versus.
True. Anyway,
Okay, no versus. Half a second. He kills everybody. Naruto's not gonna die. He gonna go fourth tail.
Oh, okay.
Fourth tail was strong enough to slap
You talking about
Orochimaru.
yeah, but not talking about
Kyuubi?
control.
Yeah, if he dropped,
Yeah.
not like off of skills. If
Yeah,
he dropped
I
them
thought
niggas,
you
he
talking
gonna go
about
Kyuubi
skill.
mode. Probably 7 tail and like rip that nigga to shit. It's over. Like, you ended it on some goofy shit, Sasuke. Okay.
I might drop it down to. No, I'm still sticking with 7.
Look, check it out.
I see the palms
So,
definitely getting
palm
an
is-
L.
palm
I
is-
still
But
think
I think his
physically
long
superior.
range ability is now
His long range ability
better.
got better. Yeah.
Is better, so
It's
it
a
gives
lot
him a
better.
couple more
Yeah,
points.
the palm isn't win. That's the same. It's the same thing as when Guy does the fist thing.
Yeah.
That's not
The
win.
elephant
How you
fist
know?
thing?
Yeah, I just looked it up.
I don't know
It's
about that.
it's a vacuum. That's all it is. It's not actual win.
I'm gonna have
That's
Damn.
a called, man. Vacuum palm, or whatever it is.
yeah, because you be slapping niggas with that air vacuum. You know what I'm saying? But maybe Neji don't beat that nigga.
What's your set? 6 out of 10?
I'm gonna have to bring it down. I'll give him 4 wins.
Neji?
Yeah, 4 wins. Cause he get caught in that range, bro. I still ain't seen him fast enough. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think Sasuke got faster than Neji until like
When you start getting all them random power-ups.
Yeah, when you start getting the power-ups. I'm going to say even when he was at Killer B,
That's arguable.
he was still slower. Because Killer B ran up on that nigga. He thought, I'm Sasuke, I'm in the hole. That nigga. Like, hey.
Killer B wanted that smoke. Ain't no lighting on that motherfucker.
I would have to...
Dang, he was really
I'm still
draw Karen on them niggas, huh? He was about to kill their ass,
crazy.
bro.
I had totally forgot about that. He was ready to.
See, but back then we didn't even know what that exactly was.
Well,
yeah, but now in
look at
retrospect,
that,
you like, you really didn't fuck about those.
You really was like, hey, fuck y'all.
How far have you fallen, Sasuke?
Yeah, damn.
Shame on you.
You know what we should do that niggas a fuck with? A recap of Naruto where you like cut little shits to give niggas a quick recap.
Yeah.
Like.
You mean like showing it? Like the actual, like a Kai?
Yeah.
They had that. Someone did that. They like cut all the filler out of Naruto and then it's like hour long or
I'm talking about
2 hour long episodes.
Each episode would be like a 1 minute clip that summarizes it.
But you're talking about with videos?
Yeah.
Or you're talking about somebody talking about
No, like with videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. But no, to be honest, I'd probably give him 3.5 Neji winning. I mean, I'm on Neji's side, and I feel him, but it's like... The only thing I will say, just to state it for the record, I still think close range, Neji got it.
Oh, yeah,
just to say it.
But now I can make the argument, though, that like Neji won't get close range. I can make that argument now. I think I can clearly make that argument.
But Sasuke was even more cocky than ever. He does. Neji
was.
Okay.
He was trying to start a close range fight on some dumb shit.
Whenever you give Neji, whatever you like, hey, I get that nigga 3, I say I get that nigga 4. You gotta get that nigga 1 more, because Sasuke be, I'm up on this nigga. Neji, remember when you used to think you was... Hey, bro, you get 1 more, because Sasuke...
Best part would be if Neji don't even gotta do, like, the form to do it. He's like, you already entered it. The circle just spawned around for him standing there. And you're like, what? I'm already in it? He's like, yeah, bro, you've been getting hit for the past 30 seconds. It's like, nigga, what?
No, nigga.
But now, like you said, though, he has full mastery of the curse seal.
Yeah.
That shit pops up. What are you gonna do?
What?
So you good on this one?
Unless he kill that nigga in 1 hit.
You good on this, or you want to add one more thing?
Oh no, I say I give him 8. I give Sasuke 8 wins.
You drop one.
I give him actually 1.
So I get mine down to 6 now. All right, all these manga highlights. Boku no Hero 219, I think.
Oh, that was interesting.
Oh yeah. So it looks like he's doing the same type of overhaul strats where he's funneling the underground with some stuff.
Yep.
I think the ending part of it was probably the most interesting. The Todoroki Bakugo saving the day. I was like, I don't know if I was supposed to really get anything out of that. Besides, Todoroki is Todoroki.
That was random. Like I put that more as like
Boku no Hero we talking about?
Yeah, like if you think about it more anime wise.
Yeah.
Like this is like a new arc, new season, like it's summer right after spring, blah blah blah. Like this is still Ep1.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you forgot about these niggas. Woo!
And then like, to highlight their stuff, be like Boku no Hero's still hot.
Yeah.
Bakugo's thinking about everything. Loki got the wallets, good for him, whatever.
Yeah. He still hasn't learned good customer service though.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
But obviously it's where people are like, Bakugo's still Bakugo. Kind of thing. So that's pretty much all that was for. And then like the highlight on Todoroki. I low-key forgot about that move though. Do y'all remember that move? I don't remember that move at all. The freeze heat ray.
I don't remember that either. The swelling icy heat wave.
That's what I'm saying.
But I was like, unless it was like that shit when they were on the carts.
He didn't name it. It was when
they fought each other, when they was on the carts.
Midoriya was about to come off on that last hit, and he was using the ice. And then that's when he was like, hey, bro, it's your power. So then he uses fire, too, at the same time. Then there's that big-ass explosion. And Deku was asleep.
Oh, I got you.
Why you do that?
Looked at you like he was crazy. Is that other person that superhero from Vigilantes?
Who?
The one that I guess slides?
Who, where? You saw
You didn't see this thing? The dude that slid up and was like, thanks for saving the day?
No, let me scoot closer.
That nigga right here.
Oh, what, that Skip?
He's kind of fast, though.
Yeah. His name is like Slip and Slide or something like that.
Like the chapter is called like Go Sliding Go. I'm a little surprised by that, but whatever.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Oh, so I forgot about that part at the end too. So Gigato Machina finally go back to that nigga.
That nigga big.
Ooh.
Hey, it's a wrap.
But I think this is training.
Yeah, he
That's what I
think
was
he's
thinking.
training. They try to make it
that
seem
was
like
I said, okay, let's try again. Something like that. He said.
yeah.
Right.
He's training these niggas to be raw, and I'm like Tomura the one who need to be raw.
Yeah. Let's go round 2.
Yeah.
I guess. We can call it Chris already. Let's go round 2.
So twice Tomura. Oh, we got Knife Girl down. I don't even. What's Snake Dude with the blade? What's his ability?
that nigga just got swords. Nigga.
He just a reptilian. He's a new villain.
What does he do?
Apparently, he's like Destro's kid. We don't know what his power is yet.
Destro was that?
You had to like go back, but basically there was like some 4 like heroes, like iconic heroes. Destro was one of the 4 or something, or like different eras of heroes had like these iconic ones. Huh? He wasn't a villain.
Destro was a villain.
Was
Destro? No, yeah.
I thought
He was the leader of the anti.
the liberation.
He was Magneto, basically.
Right. No, that.
So yeah, I guess he was a villain. This dude that got his ass beat though, I just thought that shit was funny.
True.
Yeah, the weapons dealer, homie. I don't know what he's trying to get out of him though.
He's trying to get out the location of the villains.
Oh, okay.
At least mostly.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, oh, I ain't no snitch, which I thought was
He
pretty
a real
funny.
one.
I thought he was really gonna snitch on there. I
Oh,
thought he
same.
was one of the money snitch type
I thought
niggas
he
where he
definitely
like,
was.
I pay a couple $100.
But low-key, what got me real quick is when he was talking about like the old man got pissed. That line kind of confused me because I didn't know who he was talking about.
Wouldn't it be One for All?
That's
Or
what I
All for One,
thought, but
sorry?
it's like, when though is he talking about? Like, it didn't. The placement of time. That's what confused me the most.
So you know the old man was real pissed off, and I owe him a lot. I owe a lot to him from way back when I was an upstart in this business. That's definitely all for when he's talking about when a legitimate company.
No,
tries
he's
to
talking about
break
his dad.
That's what I was thinking.
He's talking about who's dead?
His dad, maybe.
Destro?
If you think he was a villain.
Maybe.
I think he's
Because
talking
I mean,
about.
like the timing just doesn't seem right for him to word he's
Talking
pissed
about
and like I did a lot of stuff for the old man. If it was all for one, I'd be like, all right, cool, but why did he be pissed right now?
Yeah, that's
it's like
weird. Just
it
bring all
didn't
one in
it
for
didn't
one
fit
reason. So
exactly.
they're probably talking about his dad, I guess.
But it would low key make sense if he's talking about his dad, about some old work maybe he did for him, and he would be pissed about maybe the situation that he's in maybe right now.
Yeah.
Something like that. So I was like, that's still weird wording. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I was a little confused by that one.
Because you can't, like... I mean, I was thinking All for One at first. I thought it was weird even then because I didn't know about his dad. But since you said that, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's his dad.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't
Does he
know
work?
who Gigato Machina.
No, this nigga do.
So far, he just puts this thing on his face. We don't know what it does.
Right.
Like he choked this nigga out, but we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know if that was super strength or not.
Just choke that nigga out, bro.
Yeah.
This happened
Man,
last
that's
time.
like his
Yeah,
VP
did you miss that
too,
when he
man.
choked that
Was it a lot of words?
mouse nigga
I
out?
think I skipped it.
Yeah.
You skipped last chapter?
There's a dude. Well, mouse ears that he choked out.
I don't
Just
know that at all.
he stabbed that nigga now.
No, I see that at all.
Hey,
Choke that nigga the fuck
big
out.
ups to that nigga, man.
He was our MVP last week
100%.
He was a real one.
because he went out like he was like, "Boss, you a bitch."
Damn.
He was like, oh ass.
I never read the chapter though.
The chapter not that lit, bro.
Yeah.
He just got choked up at the end.
It was just intro.
Oh, I'll put slight respect on Carbon Buddy's quirk. That's a quirk that I think could be useful in the right way.
Carbonated water?
The carbonated water quirk. I thought it was. I mean, the way he ended up using it with the weapon
Oh, the
helped
water
him
guy.
out. But like, I think it's not like totally shitty. I thought it was decent quirk. I just thought that like the OP-ness of like, oh, if I heat it up, then your shit go flat. I thought I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. That Togedor was like a hard counter, but other than that, like, I don't. If they're gonna go along the same route as they did with Overhaul, where like there's business and evil deeds is like giving out these illegal weapons, I'm gonna be kind of like, I like don't give a fuck unless these weapons about to be raw as hell. Cause I thought Overhaul's thing was way better. The quirk boosting drug to me is way cooler than you just got some cool weapons.
Quirk tech.
And I mean, this is more just the avenue for Boku no Hero world itself to expand. I feel like in that sense.
I mean, it'd be cool
like
still.
even from now, I think it's kind of setting it up where main buddy's quirk probably isn't going to be that legit, and like the final fight. Oh, that just ended.
Oh, really?
Whoop. That's awful. But
Is the battery that died?
Maybe. I got the other one over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? When they announced the hero charts, that was only a month ago.
yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
But what?
That's crazy. The you know when they announced the rankings? That was only a month ago.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
and then Endeavor got dropped right after that, so
Yeah.
that was only 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So I mean, these niggas probably like strong as fuck now.
Really?
In a
Well, I mean,
month.
it's still just a month though.
Exactly. You see what shit happened in a month?
I mean, I wonder how that
Like a month in
or were they ever really?
Shonen time?
I don't know what the quirk boost is going to be here though.
Well,
They got their ass beat by him. Like, what's the quirk boost going to be?
probably teamwork, some teamwork shit.
That'd be it. But I'm like, as far as powers go, do you really like expect a new move coming out of any of these? Because I already felt like they was
No,
pretty
I
strong.
think
Like
it's gonna be teamwork.
this dude just strength shit in the little balls. What is that going to help? Oh, they just be a better team.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be about teamwork. That's true. I mean, it's more like, why would they be going against Big Buddy if they were really just trying to focus just on themselves, you know?
Man, Gigato was
So-
like, y'all niggas is hoes.
Y'all niggas weak.
Yeah, especially like a big motherfucker. There's no way Homegirl was gonna like be able to fight him properly.
She's dog. She probably tried to stab his shins and shit. He was like, bitch, you don't get the
The knife
fuck out of here.
The knife broke.
Yeah.
Why did she take his blood?
I doubt it's like a size thing.
Then Twice would be able. Yeah, Twice should be able to actually help them
Well,
out.
he got twice. He had to get his measurements.
Oh.
Get a measurement of a big nigga like that.
Well, he definitely gonna use it in another one.
Oh, for sure.
Like when he actually fights one, then he could easily spawn a Giganto Machina, but that fucking sucks for Twice. God damn, that's such a legit quirk.
What the fuck?
To have to get their exact measurements.
What tap to get their exact measurements?
Yeah, Twice has to get their exact measurements in order for
Whose quirk is that?
Twice.
Who?
The Deadpool nigga.
No, go down.
This dude.
What does he do?
He can make clones of people and clones of himself, but to make clones of people, he has to know their exact measurements. That's like the caveat to his quirk.
But if he touches you twice, he automatically knows your exact measurements.
No.
No,
He has to
he's
figure
gotta
it out.
literally figure it out.
He
somehow.
has to like know how like your exact measurements, and then boom, there you go. I made them now.
No, you gotta figure that ish out. But no, that psycho related stuff. I mean, this kid is literally just walking around like, "Am I the clone?" Like that's crazy.
No.
To think about that, like just in the back of your mind every day. Just,
Yeah.
Am I the real one? What's going on?
Is that one full though?
Yeah.
Okay. We just gotta reclap. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, I got beat up, so
Alright.
we'll just start with
Okay. That works, I guess. We can move on to the stuff you don't read. 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's move on to Black Clover real quick. Get that out of the way. And then do the Promised Neverland after. So, Black Clover, Demon King, right? That's his name?
Low key, we don't.
So we found out he's
It's like we found out. All we really know for sure is that he's a demon, and he's the one who planned.
set them up the first time.
That's what we know for sure.
Look wise, I mean, he looked decent, I guess.
Yeah, decent demon.
Thanks. It's too early. I feel like
What you
To
mean?
fight him,
for the demon to become an.
I think
assume
we're about
he's
to
the
get
one
a-
that the swords belong to, right?
That's the thing. We actually still don't know.
Oh, you talking about Assasaur?
Yeah.
I thought they said that it belonged to Lich.
But Lich didn't create the swords.
No, but the book though, because when Ass's book came out, he was pretty much like, "Oh, give me that sword.
'Cause
That's
Lich-
mine." And then he gave the shit back.
I mean, because like we know the swords come from some kind of demon because like when
True.
it's obviously the black wings and the demon. And
So
then
you're just saying Lich
demon
was a
trying to
user?
take- Yeah,
but,
exactly.
But the
yeah.
Demon King is
Before he
the
was.
creator.
But I don't know if he's a demon king. He might just be like a lower than a demon king.
Yeah. To me, I mean, like, I don't know, man. I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't really. And I don't know if the story's gonna end after this either. Which I'm thinking now, like that he got introduced. I feel like it's not, but I don't want to see a elf human team up. Like you gotta let these bodies go. So like, you know what I mean? Like that would mean that they, like the ones that are already in these bodies would stay in these bodies.
I mean, it's sad, but
They would have to get in their
I
own
think
body.
I guess that kind of sucks. Like, it's going kind of like to a. Well, Black Clover's always been low key basic in the sense where all they care about is hands. So I guess it don't matter. But
Yeah.
what I foresee after this happening is going to be one of those things where we were enemies, bigger enemy now.
Right. Now we're friends for a second.
Finish them, happy ending afterwards.
Right.
Where it's like all their hatred, quote unquote, is going to be gone after they beat up the demons. So
they
it's just
realize
like,
it wasn't the
you know
human's
what?
fault.
It's all good. Like blah 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 blah. They're going to let the bodies go. It's going to be like a fairy tale ending.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I see after him. And
This nigga, he damn near the fucking
No,
magic
OP.
emperor.
Bro,
Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this nigga?
He got power-ups out the ass.
I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
For the fact that he was helping Lich dodge that shit, I was like, yo, you gotta chill, you know?
That's crazy.
They better get an ass to like 2 sword power-ups. They didn't need to pull out like, she need to pull out a fucking great axe
No, they need to
out
weaken
that
that
book
nigga.
that just like cuts dimensions like Yami and shit. And then I'll go, alright, cool, he getting there.
No, even that.
Because literally was like, first of all, like how he entered, he pretty much like ended the war on the battlefield. He like came in ending the war on the battlefield. He said, just literally helped every single one of us beat everything outside.
At the same
and then he was
time.
like, alright, I'm going in. Not only did he skip any of the fights inside the castle, he went straight to the head nigga. And said, woo! And he removed both their ass. And then Lich tried to hit him with the move. He said, no, fuck that. Dodge all that shit. Knowing
The
what
guy
had happened earlier. Look,
the evil guy who was like,
cover your ears. I gotta say this. Cover your ears. Gotta say this, bro. I think that, like, having seen did this, I find it very hard to believe that dude dead.
Who?
Dude.
Who's dude?
Dude that's dead right now. The only dude that's dead. The only dude that's dead. No. The only dude that's dead before this started.
Like the mother effer.
Yeah.
Like,
No, he's dead.
yeah, come on.
I just don't like, it's not fair.
Story wise, he has to.
That's crazy, bro. I would just feel like it would be funnier if he wasn't, and he was like, I just did this because I knew, like, like how sometimes the head nigga, like, strats out the final plan.
Okay.
So he was like, yeah, I just let it happen because I knew I needed this to happen in order to bring out the true
That's what you're
person.
saying.
So then he like, all right, it's time to go for real. Because it's just not right, bro. It just doesn't feel right that, got this and that dude, like, come on. It's just odd. It's odd. It's fucked.
No, yeah, that nigga's too strong. Like, it's like one of the craziest, like, power-ups, like,
Yeah.
in such a short time frame.
If you
That
really
nigga
think about it,
is God.
It's crazy. Fuck.
I don't even know where you go, like, that nigga's too strong. Like, where do you even go after this? This nigga just became a magic
They
guy,
just gonna
like,
crown
a
him.
month ago.
They
He's the
knighted
strongest
that nigga,
in the world.
bro. They just gonna knight that nigga, bro. Strong. He gonna start his own country. Fuck it. Kingdom.
It's funny that still put respect on Asta, like, for some
All I'm saying, any of you royalty ass niggas, they better shut their mouth around. Drop their ass for real. I actually haven't heard any of the royalty niggas talk shit about
They can't.
They really can.
You know what?
I mean,
They love
tried.
to do it on Asta.
They tried, they tried, but
Yeah,
you gotta- his book is better.
I think they was.
His book is better than all they ass, and he got way more magic power
He
than
got
all
a
they
spirit.
ass.
a lot.
I'm telling you, he like.
They ain't say shit about
It
him.
doesn't make sense.
He captain tier.
Annoying me. No, and
No,
he's
he's
captain tier,
yeah,
bro.
he's a
I don't know, man.
He was stronger than Lich.
That
And
Yami
the
Dimension
guy.
Slash might be something, bro. Because I really
I
don't
hate
put a
him.
lot of respect on Lich. I only put respect on Lich because of what he did previously.
Hey,
But
he's got a
move-wise,
Lich
he don't really
and-
got a lot of shit.
I'm the copy guy.
The liar.
Yeah.
Lich did the life thing. The guy called
Oh,
the
yeah.
exact same attack. They attacked this nigga. Boom. That ain't shit. It's dog. I'm telling you, he's above. Maybe he may be a Yami level.
Yeah.
I think Yami's probably one of the strongest captains.
Right.
But he's definitely stronger than half the captains.
That's for sure.
For
I
sure.
give you that.
Without
Like I think the painting guy.
Boss Mortimer?
Who?
Little Boss Mortimer. It's a long, weird ass name. I know what you're talking about.
But the painting guy, yeah, it'll be him. Because
You
he's
think so?
on his level almost back in the day.
This nigga, a god. That's crazy. Is broken in the anime yet? He ain't start breaking the game yet?
No, he did some shit like so they was doing the
How many new moves has he gotten?
he gets do a new move every time he on screen.
Oh, okay, cool.
But like
So he's broken still.
They was doing the star awarding ceremony,
Yeah.
and they was awarding and Asta. And everybody was like, "What them
that-
broke
yeah.
niggas going up there, bro?
Yeah.
Y'all niggas broke." And then was like, "All right, bro, I'm about to show y'all what's what." And he did like this big old like tornado arrow thing, and everybody was like, "Oh, this nigga great! This nigga the greatest thing since sliced bread."
He got
And
the little
lost-
elf chick right now.
Yeah, and they can see that bitch by the way.
Everyone can?
Yeah, because
can see
niggas
him.
was like, "Hey, he got this wind spirit right there.
Right.
Oh,
Then he launched this like mega wind arrow at Asta. I was like, get that shit up out of here, nigga. Oh, knock that shit away. And then they was like, oh, both these niggas. But you know, it's still one nigga in the back that's like, broken.
but he real quiet now.
Yeah.
Because what'd you say?
Oh, but bro, the king funny as fuck, bro.
Magic Emperor?
Yeah. No, not the Magic
no.
Emperor.
He's talking about
the weak ass king.
Yeah. That nigga was like, oh, I'm your king. Asta was like, bro, why do we listen to this nigga? He's like, he weak. Everybody liked the Wizard King better. He like, what? And then that nigga was like, guards kill this nigga. They was gonna kill that nigga Asta, bro. He was not fucking with him.
All right. Anything else on Black Clover?
No, they're just going to co-op fights, going to start up. I will say that I feel like they gave the demon and too OP of a power. Because I still think there's going to be, a top tier, not top tier, but someone above him. Right. And I think he should have had that magic. Because right now, homie can control, like, reality. Period.
Exactly.
And that's too OP. But I mean, you already said that he was about to get got.
Is the ability to control reality a magic power?
Is that his thing, to control reality?
Yeah, I mean, he said. Well,
I feel like he had a counter for everything because he vacuumed his shit when he did
reality-altering world magic. I mean, that's
so
literally like
that's a tree.
So said this. He made a
that's a tree, nigga.
Huh?
No, that's somebody.
No, you're not gonna see him for literally years.
Did he have a thing?
Huh?
Like a thing that, like, you know how they say, oh, wind magic or something like that?
No. That's
he
the
had
thing.
something
It's world
before
magic. Like that's his kind of magic. World magic.
So when he said here, he just said return. That's it.
And just went right back against them.
I mean, because you don't. This nigga. Because I mean, you don't know what that is.
They give him a crown though.
So magic.
It's like, why do we expect anything? They literally give him a crown.
But Asta and gonna beat him in like 1-2 chapters.
I don't know. I think it's definitely more than one or two.
I think it might.
And they gonna need a Fuego Leon, maybe.
You think so? I don't know. They make it sound.
I think they might need the squad.
I feel like they can give that
go back to
nigga
the other fights, and then they gonna come back to Unifight, and then they gonna win.
I don't feel like they gave him that thing for nothing. What? That's what I say. I don't feel like they gave him the whatever the salad.
I mean, he's too big of a plot twist to just be ended like that.
He's fighting.
They beat them already.
He beat them already.
That was one chapter.
Oh yeah,
him and Marileona like dropped both their niggas in the same chapter. They was like,
oh yeah.
And then it was over. So
those two might show up.
So I was trying to say, it was clean. It was a clean drop too. It wasn't even like we both KO drop. It was like a doop doop, and then it's over. So I think that the fan favorites or whatever, like the captain squad has to all show up in order for them to beat him. Like I think we got to see Yami. Jack the Ripper, Noel, they probably could stay with whatever the fuck they doing.
And Jack the Ripper is one of the strongest singers, though.
Yeah, I'm saying, but I don't think he's important enough to be in like this thing. Maybe. But I think Yami has to be there for sure.
Yeah,
and I argue what's her face's brother and
Leon.
Yeah, and the Leon niggas got to be there.
The Yami fight,
not inside here. No.
So yeah, he has to have another fight.
So I think he gonna pull up.
Has to finish his fight.
With Noel.
Did they beat the painting nigga yet?
Yeah, the Charmy's taking him on.
That's still going on.
No, she didn't beat him. So maybe Yami helps with that. Like Yami might come through and just go, and then move to the next part.
Oh, and low key, Sneaky Captain's still up in there too. Low key, don't forget the buddy who can turn invisible or whatever. Like the one who betrayed him in the Gecko.
Them two.
Like that, they still low key.
There was like 2 weak ass niggas they threw in jail before.
They escaped, right?
Yeah. Them two you talking about?
But I would say I think that So I think some of the captains might show up, but of course it's still gonna be Asta. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just don't think they can do it right. There's still gonna be one more person or like 2 more people that show up to this fight.
Like he said, every time when nigga pull up,
yeah, that's true.
Not even every pay, every chapter this nigga.
He's a guy. I'm saying every time you see him, you know he coming with something new.
I never seen nothing like that.
I'm telling you, there's no rival that has that many power-ups all the time. Sasuke not even close. Like nobody that I know that's been a popular rival, even Vegeta, nobody I know has been that much. Like that's why I argued that Todoroki was like the closest to him. They're both Drake ass niggas. Like no matter what they do, it's just like new shit come up. They just think and new shit pops up.
What's the bomb nigga name?
Bago?
Yeah, I think bomb nigga can see Todoroki. But
nah,
Yuno is
bro.
Let's hold that one.
Let's
hold that one.
We trying to
Let's hold that one. Let's hold that one.
I would say 7 out of 10 fights. Scale wise,
we gotta hold that one. We gotta hold that one.
7 or 8 out of 10 fights.
He could see
Todoroki.
Yeah. And these niggas say it's a joke. Bro, I think Todoroki the number one nigga in that class, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, we gotta worry about not Todoroki, I think Bakugo the number one nigga.
Yeah.
We gotta worry about Todoroki seeing Bakugo fuck you.
Wow, y'all tweaking.
It's not the other way around.
Y'all tweaking.
Hey,
wait, maybe I missed
scale
something.
wise,
so Bakugo number one.
Yeah.
You slapping that nigga.
I'm with you, Jugga. They tweaking.
These niggas are trying.
I feel we gotta hold on that one.
I will hold.
I gotta think about that.
I would argue. How is he getting around the scale?
You know how quick that nigga is?
Okay.
First of all, did you see when he was fighting?
I'm just saying there's one nigga that doesn't have a hero suit.
Who?
One of those two niggas does not have a hero suit.
You do got a hero suit.
Wow. Show me Todoroki hero suit. Show me what it is, bro.
This is jumpsuit.
That nigga don't have a hero suit for a reason. He don't need one.
He wear one.
All I'm saying, only person who asks, hey bro, can I learn the move that like you're known for? Pro hero, Can you teach me that before I even graduate?
And you can't do it yet though.
Look,
he can definitely do it.
He got all the help in Bakugo.
Guess what?
Drop that nigga.
Guess what? Deku do United States of Smash. That nigga dead.
No.
100%.
No.
Now
Bakugo
you think you can pull out 100 United States of Smash and just walk off like shit cool?
Bakugo.
Deku.
What about Deku?
Deku's mentor is All Might. All Might's greatest move is United States of Smash. Yeah. Do you think right now Deku can go, hey, All Might, can you teach me United States of Smash?
No.
Right. But I can definitely think Todoroki could go, hey, can you show me that flash fire
because
shit
he got
you
the quirk. He not like he don't have to build shit. He just got
That's
the quirk.
because he got bro. This nigga overheat.
But Bakugo will bang that nigga.
Hey,
he will be like, damn, this nigga too fat on sleep.
You gotta sweat.
Do you remember the last would bang Deku? No problem.
Wait, yeah, right now. No. Scale wise,
Todoroki number 3, bro.
When he had Airy backpack, I was like, oh, you take that out because he finally showed me that he has skill. But like right now, the only way to beat Todoroki is a close fight.
What?
You gotta get close.
Okay, both of them.
Nobody can beat them at a distance. Yeah, right.
Them niggas can get
but Todoroki just gotta go. Whoop. I'm gonna just slide. Iceman slide away at that motherfucker.
He's too slow.
Yeah, that's my point.
You wanna know I know he's too slow?
Yeah,
because Deku is as fast as He was faster than Rocket Leg.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
And you remember because he just said
y'all forgot Ida already. Damn, shame on y'all.
Deku faster than Ida was at that tournament, and Ida just came back to being faster than Deku. So that nigga Todoroki gonna be like, I can't see this nigga moving. And Bakugo, I would say, is just as fast as Deku. From they fight, he can move just as fast.
All right, we'll save it for another time. But to go back to the original point, as far as like shonen rivals that just stay with power ups, Todoroki's the only one I know that can get close. I don't even say it's that close to in terms of just pulling out new shit.
Like the quantity of new moves.
In terms of being able to pull out new shit, I would say Todoroki's the closest that I've seen.
You gotta see, like he's the same attack. He don't even have attacks. He been the same.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't even named moves yet, bro.
I'm saying he been the same since day one.
He got so many moves.
Like powers up though. Todoroki ain't power up yet. This nigga powers up.
Yeah, bro. Like
the strongest nigga in the verse right now, probably, or the top 5 niggas in the verse.
I feel like that nigga should show me
top 5 in the verse.
No, I'm talking about captains included. He not stronger than like.
We just had the argument that we think them 3 niggas is definitely like pro hero level.
Yeah, but I don't think he's stronger than Endeavor and them niggas like that.
Todoroki?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I thought your argument was.
I remember that. That's what I'm saying. It's about to flip.
So will he beat Endeavor in a 1-on-1 right now?
How many fights?
Probably not. But the crazy thing is, I only given Endeavor 6. Like,
that's fine.
He said he beat his daddy 4 times.
Yeah, I can see that.
And it's because the thing is, it's different, bro. You talking about skill matchups versus like, nigga, you got sauce or not. You can't outskill niggas in Black Clover. Like, that's basically
you got skill niggas.
That's basically what Asta doing. Y'all niggas better than me in Magic. I have no sauce. I'm gonna outskill you with this stick in these hands.
That sounds like I wouldn't say that as skill. I just say
I worked hard to get faster than y'all niggas, and I beat you with a stick, nigga. Like that's what I'm outskilling you.
A magic canceling.
Yeah, but there ain't no
like he just taking out that
part. Okay, but it don't do nothing else but cancel magic. It's really gonna hit you with a chunk of metal.
Nobody prepared. Like literally,
not cutting you.
Let me explain something to you, right? Niggas was growing up in the Black Clover universe, right? Niggas was going to magic school, doing all that little fancy shit. And guess what? Somebody was in the back seat of class, ain't raising their hand. What if somebody ever had the ability to like not use magic, right? Like to cancel out our magic. What would we do about that? And you know what the teacher said? He said, "Get the fuck out of my classroom." That shit will never fucking happen. And then what happened? Asta walked in the next day and was like, "Hey, bro, I got this stick that cancels magic." Literally, everybody with Asta was like, "Oh shit!"
This is why
I never prepared for that.
This is why it's skill.
That's why Venom
Because
dropped him.
if you took that sword and was like, "Hey, random nigga, here go the sword," that nigga
They would
not
do
gonna
the
be
same
awesome.
thing.
That nigga get murdered.
Who wouldn't?
That nigga wouldn't even made it into the.
Oh, you talking about because he can't lift it or whatever?
No,
he don't got the
if it was
physical
a
ability.
random nigga who didn't get his magic drained by it, because it drain your magic if you touch it. A random nigga was like, "Hey, I ain't got
because you're just saying like he's
like
strong.
Asuka skill it. Like if you gonna take off that, then never say shit about Rock Lee. Rock Lee a bum if Asuka didn't skill that. That's skill. Working hard and getting buff is a skill.
Okay.
Certain niggas can do it. That nigga Rock Lee these niggas with a metal stick. That's all he do.
Come on, stop
he don't. Well, let me stretch you. I'm about to beat you with this stick.
His body, like, yes, he prepared his body to wield it, but at the same time, he doesn't have any magic for it to take. Correct?
Okay, but he's not doing no strats, no nothing. Every time he went, he hit you with this metal stick, bro.
Yeah, that cancels out your magic you never prepared for.
Yo,
but Venom is the one nigga who's like, "Oh, hey, yeah, you can cancel my magic, but I can still drop you with these hands." And then Asta did what? Lost. Like, so I'm just saying, like, I just think.
But Asta definitely outskilling niggas. He ain't got the sauce. He's like,
I just think that it's heavily based off of ability. Yes, he has skill, but I would not say that if his blade was just a blade and didn't cancel out magic, Ash would win any of those fights.
If Asta just used the sword, I guarantee you, at his speed, he wouldn't be as good. He'd be nowhere near as good as he is, but he'd still be as good as some of these Magic Knights. Like, he'd bang most of the Black Bulls, bro, if he just had a sharp sword.
Hold on.
He definitely better than
You know what he's talking about.
No, I'm talking about before they get their boost.
He can take
I'm talking about before they get their boost, bro. Back when them niggas was huff-ass, -50-ass niggas.
He taking luck?
Them niggas was garbage.
He taking luck?
Didn't I say most? I didn't say all. I said most, not all.
All right, give me the three you're thinking of. Yeah,
this nigga definitely banging Gray. He banging Fire Stick Hole. That's the transform nigga. He banging Fit Wrong. Fuck you mean? All them niggas get knocked the fuck out with Asta with a bat. With Asta got a bat, bro. With a bat, nigga gonna beat them niggas up. Fuck a bat. With these things, Asta beating them niggas up. No sword, bro.
Nah, niggas sweet again.
Come on, them niggas
I agree.
So like, all right. So yeah,
niggas,
the sword does bring something to it, but also the skill of the wielder matters. Because if he was garbage, like he would have never beat Ladros if he was garbage. That was the nigga that like absorbed magic. That nigga was just so overwhelming. And Fire Bitch was so overwhelming that sword wasn't doing shit.
Yeah.
That nigga was like, oh yeah, I'm still fast as fuck.
Wait, the sword's the reason why Salamander got though. I actually just saw that episode.
Yeah, but like he was getting overpowered a lot when Ladros, not like the bitch, because Ladros was the nigga that could absorb shit. When that nigga got the fire shit,
I think you got off anime.
You mean when he get
he get the fire shit, he was so
to drop on my
that it was like, bro, it don't matter that you can stop.
Like when the dude came back from the Diamond Kingdom later.
No, I got you.
Yeah,
the nigga that could absorb.
When they first fought him, I was like, wow, this nigga OP. But once Asta dropped him, I totally forgot. I wiped his name from my memory. Then he came back.
Monster guy.
No, there's like some dude from the Diamond Kingdom that they all fought.
Oh,
like,
Diamond,
yeah, but then he came back with the salamander bitch, and I was like, wait, who the fuck is that?
The first person I
forgot his name. Yeah, Mars, right? Is that his name, Mars?
No, Mars is the nigga with the diamond.
Yeah, literally controls diamonds, kind of.
Yeah,
that's the nigga. Yeah, that's the nigga you dropped in.
But that's not.
I'm not talking about Ladros. I'm talking about how I forget Black Clover niggas. I was like on a tangent.
Oh yeah.
I don't ever actually know him. I don't know. I never knew.
I know his face.
Yeah, maybe the face.
Moral of the story is,
I thought he killed him for real. I thought when you get dropped in Black Clover, like you drop, but they keep bringing them back, and that's why I be
they leave niggas alone. Asta be hitting because that sword not shot, bro. He be beat nigga.
No, I get what you're saying. Because like the sword itself, it ain't beat.
It's an old ass sword that can't.
Like if you put that in a regular nigga hand, they not.
Except that second one, the one that like actually like negates like curses and shit. I think that he can actually cut niggas with that.
He don't ever use that.
He
only uses it to counter. Like, oh, this one missed. Ha, you thought it was.
Oh, you talking about that one? Yeah. I'm talking about different blade. My blade. He ain't got that yet, but. That one that does look like it gets semi-cursed.
The curse one, that's just
he needed it because it wasn't gonna.
Just to
They had to beat that thing.
I guarantee
Plaza
Asta
Vice.
with a rock in his hand running through half of the Magic Knights 1v1s.
Having a Magic
Half
Knight?
of, not just like
So
Black
rock.
Bulls,
Well,
half
just
of the
rock.
niggas that
You
call
talking about
themselves
unnamed Magic Knights?
unnamed niggas. Because I imagine if you got a
unnamed, it
name.
don't matter. That's like,
But it do,
saying
'cause
each-
that's just saying
each
just-
goal will beat everybody
Magic not that good.
that's in Soul Society that you don't know. Like,
Yeah,
all the
because
all
they
the
not that
non-lieutenant
good.
niggas.
Without a sword, like Ichigo with his hands, it'll
The
beat
thing,
up
Chad
the
100%.
Chad would have beat everyone
Stop.
without a name.
No name.
We talking about with no
Chad,
powers?
yes, Chad,
Yeah, he can.
With no powers?
I'll give him that.
I
Yeah.
don't know what Chad looking like with no powers.
What? He took on a Hollow with no powers.
Oh shit!
That's how he got his power. The first thing was like, Hollow Run. He couldn't even see that hole. His sister was the one who saw it. It was like, it's over there. He beat that nigga.
Well, hollows are kind of weak, but I feel you.
What?
Asta,
Let's stop playing with Bleach.
Magic
Because
Knights are the
them
top
hollows,
10 niggas.
them hollows was killed. You gotta stop.
You talking about day one hollows were weak as fuck? Stop it.
Stop! When he brought up
Day one
Metal's
hollows.
Grande, that used to be the scariest
Not
thing.
that
in
one.
Bleach.
That one
That's
was
what-
special.
that's what I'm saying. But like, I'm saying Metal's Grande for Ichigo, who just learned like to like name his sword. That was like still scary as fuck. So to me, any of them like non-named, less than a lieutenant niggas, like regular, like three regular hollows try to run up on them, it's over.
A regular hollow.
Three regular
just
hollows.
Regular
regular
hollow
Shin-
is weak as fuck.
The regular Shinigami was trash too, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they was super.
So I'm like, it's a 1-to-1. Like a regular hollow,
Okay,
so
but what I'm
regular
saying,
Shinigami.
I think a
ain't
nigga
nothing
with
special.
some blessed bullets could probably drop a hollow.
You stop.
Hey, if I take my AK bullets,
Donkey can drop no hollows.
Donkey Noji almost. Donkey Noji. Did he stick the thing in the hollow shit?
All I'm saying, everybody who
Did he stick his stick in that hollow shit?
I don't
though?
think so.
Donkey Noji stuck his stick in there, bro.
All I'm saying is,
What you talking about?
the Donkey Noji, he's like the Hercules
Whoa.
of Bleach. You remember? He had like he had a hat on. He had like this flashy ass outfit.
We had like
Shit on my
dreads,
mind,
dude. Like something.
Yo, he arguably black. Yo, so
It's okay, I'll claim it.
I thought they was gonna put some respect on Donkey Noji.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I thought he was gonna be like a cool bar type nigga.
Bro, this kid was literally Philip.
And he was real.
I thought he was gonna get
I think
like.
Donkey Noji real.
Oh, wasn't he decently strong?
What did he
No.
actually do?
Oh,
He was a Hercule. He was definitely a Hercule ass nigga. Look.
Oh, they
That's how you know.
first.
He was definitely a Hercule ass nigga. He was actually like faking it, but he saw the ghost. Like he would just be like, I don't know, but
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah, no. But he was like, I would say regular Shinigamis were stronger than Donkey Noji because they at least got a sharp blade.
Yeah,
That's the only
Hercules
plus they
could
got.
definitely take out.
Yeah, Hercules could actually
Uh-huh,
fight.
yeah.
That's the difference.
But that's not
Hercules was
fair.
still a strong
DBZ
nigga
power tier, like, yeah, Hercule was actually a fighter. You know what I mean? It's just once these supernatural niggas came into the tournament, that nigga said, "Oh wow."
Yeah, like compared to
so
all the,
we just letting anybody with steroids come in now? Like I thought we was drug testing motherfuckers. Like these niggas too
Hercules was
small.
still Dragon Ball level.
You think so?
Yeah.
You know, if they put him in Dragon Ball, he would be like a threat to like little kid Goku. He'd
Oh,
be like, oh shit.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
That's arguable.
That'd be funny to see.
Sure.
That'd be funny to see, bro. Back when Hercule was in his prime. All right.
That was a big tangent, bro.
Goku?
What we
It
talking
was.
about?
I think we're done with Black Clover, and I was
Oh,
gonna
true.
suggest Promised Neverland,
Oh, right.
which
Black Clover.
apparently there's a chick with special blood.
Oh, yeah, man.
Musica is special.
Low key.
That's pretty much it.
And I think that special low key is just, you know.
I think she was half human.
Exactly.
That's my argument.
That's
yeah.
literally.
I think
that's-
a demon
what's
fucked
gotta
a
be.
human,
Oh,
and
that's
that is
wrong.
Musica.
You a dirty bitch if you did that.
What if it's the other way around?
It could be the other way
It don't
around.
matter,
A
bro.
demon
You
man
stuck your
fucked a
dick in
human
there.
lady.
If it's on some rape shit, alright. But if not, bro, you nasty, bro.
I don't know.
If that shit was consensual, you filthy.
What's wrong with them demons, bro? If they got the mask on?
No.
If they got the mask on?
No. You know what's under there.
Come on,
No.
bro.
You instantly,
You
bro,
didn't see
can't
that?
even come
Oh,
to
you
my
didn't make
house.
it that far. There was this one. They went to this temple with this demon chick. This girl had some tatas.
Check
bro.
it out, bro.
Tatas.
If you ever got with a demon, we can't be friends no more, dog. You,
You
can't come
well,
to
I'd be
my
like,
house.
why are you
'Cause,
racist? How
yeah,
you gonna treat them like
you're
that?
disgusting, nigga.
I mean, she just so I think it would be the other way around because demons see human as meat. So it would be like if you was a demon and you fucked a human, it's like,
Bro.
Oh,
wow,
true.
so you
That's like
fuck chickens
bestiality,
now,
pretty
bro?
That demon ugly as fuck.
You fuck chickens
Your
now?
girl
That's what we do?
bogus, bro.
Huh?
I just like your girl bogus.
Oh, you petty, bro. I love who I want to love.
Yeah, you a freak.
Love don't see you. My love is blind.
Well, all right, nigga, you gonna blind that shit out my
That's
house.
okay when my young demon kids just start picking you up at day one when they come out the womb.
I'll smack that nigga right in his little eyeball.
Dog, come on, bro.
I'll kill you.
He come out with a mask. You don't kill my demons, son?
Yeah, nigga, he a demon.
You full petty for that.
Yeah, that's pretty much what that is.
But yeah, so I guess Sunju's then her guardian at this point. So he must know she's special.
Yep.
Is that why she don't eat humans?
Yeah. My guess she's half human, so she could probably survive off regular shit.
Regular food.
Like plants and whatnot.
Yup.
But they said her clan. So there's other niggas like that?
Nah, if I had to guess, I mean, I think that picture pretty much summarizes it. Like, her clan got, aka she in the tree.
Oh, she was the only one left.
Right. But she's low-key, like, probably the princess, maybe, something like that.
Yeah.
Or, like, the special one. I don't know.
So Norman gonna try to kill her, maybe. He seemed kind of hot about that.
True. I'm more curious about how he found that out. Man, homie got so much info when there was, like, this blackout. Yeah.
I feel like you get them from the plantations for sure. Because them lambda motherfuckers, I'm sure they, like, as they take them over, interrogate some human-ass niggas, you know, they're trying to find new ways to, like, survive. So I'm sure Musica came in their database at some point. And he knows the history well. Plus, you got to if you try to topple a whole ass government.
Also true. That's true.
And Norman has, I liked his cockiness in that chapter because that nigga said, I can't be outstratted.
Can't be
He was like, I thought about it too well. Once I got a plan for something, you can't outstrat me. And I was like,
yeah.
But, I mean, no,
first of all, stop it.
Norman said
His mama outstratted you, boy. She was
No,
like,
he did
oh,
not.
damn, this kind
No,
of
he did not. No, she did not. That was part of his plan to take over all them plantations.
Think about it.
No,
She
he
said, I
didn't.
know this
He
bitch not
changed
gonna
that
kill
shit
me.
up. He changed it up. He was like, damn, she got me. Then changed it up. But that was not his OG plan. His OG plan was definitely a dip. Now, can he work with the plan? Yeah, but she definitely snuffed out his OG plan. And when Sister Chrome broke old girl, or no, when Mama broke her leg,
bro, that just happened in the anime. Like, it was like, oh my god.
Yo, he was hot.
No, it was done. It was done, man. I just saw, and like literally the last anime episode was like, okay, so the episode before the last, Mama just broke the leg and pretty much revealed that I got all y'all locked down. Y'all literally can't do dick. Wait to die. That's pretty much what you said, right? And everybody's all broken up. So they were like, snap with him. Was like, what's going to happen? Norman, you about to ship out tomorrow. And like, he was like, all right, F it. I'm going to try and skate today. It's all good. He climbs up the wall, finds out that there's a cliff there. Like, bro, our plan is literally trash. We got to rethink this hardcore.
So,
and that's when he got a different plan.
My nigga got outstratted.
For at least a half episode, Mama had him. Like, it was done.
Norman was cocky on that.
Obviously, I mean, it's still Norman, though, so he gonna come out.
He talking big shit, Norman.
He leveled up.
I was saying.
Man, Ella outsmart that nigga. Stop it. You think who you think will win between like
L?
Huh?
You think he would beat L?
Who? Ryan?
Norman?
Between Norman and Light. Well, Norman got the exact same resources as L, and he got to try and find Light before Light find him and kill him.
Norman got to find Light before.
So pretty much Norman's in Light's shoes.
Light.
Like what he's
No, Norman is in L shoes.
All right, L shoes.
Norman catch Light before Light kill him.
No.
What held L back was his disbelief in the mythical stuff.
Ooh.
That was literally the only thing. It's like, if he like was open to any idea, he would have found Light way faster than he actually did. He was just like, I just believe in reality, and I don't. Why would somebody have a magical? That's magic. Like he's like, I don't fucking believe in magic.
Yeah, I can see
he
Norman
never factored that into his plans.
But you know something, bro?
He figured it out though.
Norman, they never figure out no magic either.
Once he figured out, he tweaked and then died. Like the moment he figured out was the moment he died. Like he was like, "Oh shit, magic is real." Boop. And then he was like, "Cool, I already know your name, Duke. You dead."
Yo, but
that's what I remember.
Norman,
right?
they never come up with no magical ideas.
You said what?
Norman ain't never come up with no magical ideas here. Like ain't none of them question like, what the fuck is a demon? Is there magic? That nigga was like, "Oh, demons eat us." Okay, the world still worked the way
that is true. Emma has the more mythical mindset because of the whole Seven Walls thing. I don't see any of that yet. But I do say that like
it's still arguably that Norman's mind is still more open based on the perspective of even monsters existing.
Well,
so
he saw that shit.
Yeah, he saw
that is true.
That nigga saw that shit. Like that's a monster.
Well, I mean, else all niggas dying with books.
No, when
he ain't seen nobody die.
When he seen the Shinigami, did he not believe it?
Instantly.
Yeah, he did.
Hell, did you? No, I'm gonna tell you this right now, though. This is all I get. Norman, when he sent that message saying, "Did you know Shinigamis love apples?" That nigga Norman would have been like,
I've been reading up on this my whole time. There was a book that was left for me in my my little orphanage.
But did he learn hands yet?
It'd be funny if they came from the same school. And then they just kicked that nigga L like to the real world. Like there was just a portal where they just dropped that nigga L off in the real
Yeah, things just like, what if L is Ray? Oh, like Ray fucking picked it out, and he just like got back. And I was like, well, I ain't got shit to do in this real world but solve cases. Let's go.
Time to open up shop, niggas.
And all the Shinigami are actually demons from that world.
Yeah, what?
That'd be decent.
That'd be crazy.
Oh, that'd be a decent crossover.
Hey, cut the check, bro, if it happens.
I'm telling you. Alright. Anything else on that?
Oh, the last question is, what do you think the reason is that's also holding the demons back from betraying them? There was, it was so effing... go to the next one, maybe? No. Oh, okay, keep going. Sure, they're plotting. Right, we are looking to kill, so it's one from the start. It's alright, they won't move on as they have been.
Before seeing their arms come through.
It's like another reason? So now there's still something low key. And then, wait, actually, go back. Was that, maybe I was tripping. Who is that?
That's Norman.
Is that Norman?
Yeah.
Okay, now. For a hot second, I thought that was music. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. I don't have a good theory on what this other reason could be. My only argument would be that they want their revenge, so they would have to partner with them to get that revenge.
Right.
The only other reason they couldn't kill them is maybe because, like, it's too simplistic. It would have to be something deeper than that. But the thing that comes to mind is just that, like, they have battle power. So, like, Zazie, they would still lose some numbers if they try to betray them now. Like, I don't think they could actually win. But the way this is set up, that's not the reason. Because that's too simple. They would have just said that if that's what it was. So it's something deeper, which I'm still thinking the Seven Walls has to come into play somewhere. True. So it's probably some shit associated with that or whatever. Because we still don't know. Now we know the hierarchy, but that guy, the name they keep mentioning is not the king. He's someone fucking else, I think.
Right.
And I don't know who the fuck he is, and they didn't bring that up here, which kind of bothers me too. But yeah, I don't know. You have a theory on that?
To be honest, no. I mean, my mind's just kind of been everywhere. It's like a lot of minor, non-supported like thoughts, more than less, but nothing even concrete to be a theory.
Right.
So I don't know, to be honest. But it looks like, I mean, what was actually a little funny about this chapter is that Norman was like, I could never be outstratted. Yeah. And then literally one simple fact, musical, don't need effing humans to survive. And he was just like,
didn't think of that.
It's like, yeah. So now I think that low-key this might be this low-key might be like the start of the fall of Norman's plan. Yeah. Which is kind of sad to think about.
It is, because Emma did it. It's Emma's fault. But whatever.
That's king, bro.
On the One Piece, all I had to say about this is I'm really hoping Hirogomo of the Flowers actually has battle strats, bro.
Fuck no.
Come on, man. Let's do 2 chapters of hype.
Bro, all that hype,
I feel like 2 chapters of sauce.
It's not for him.
I know it's like, okay, you're going to bring all these like 500 niggas together. I'm sorry. But I'm like 2 chapters of that sauce? You could have just left that in one. And then they showed like how strong he used to be, like look wise. And I'm just like, bro, maybe it's the food thing. Maybe. Yeah. I'm like, maybe they going to like get out, feed him, and then he'll at least be like a semi-battle power. I just felt like they're not doing it for nothing.
I don't think he's that strong.
Damn. I feel like they're not doing it for nothing. That's all I'm saying.
No, they're doing it to win all the people coming to your side. It's not 100% bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie. That's really the only thing I see it.
I get that part, but I just don't know why they did it in two layers of respect. They've been like talking about him. Like, so they did it a lot in this chapter, but they also did it before where they talked about him and we already met him. So I'm just like, I felt like for them to do it like, no, we did. We did.
because they were talking about
They said his name in there.
Yeah.
They said his name in that chapter, so
Yeah,
we was
yeah.
like, oh,
we didn't know it was the small guy. Though.
He did.
No,
they
we
said
didn't.
his name.
We
When
didn't.
that small guy first showed up and Luffy was helping him, we didn't know.
We didn't know the first time,
Echoes,
but then at one point, like the fat lady ninja was talking about him, and then in that same chapter, we go back to him and find out his name is that guy.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, well, we know he's him now. And then now they go again with how strong he used to be in the like army he used to call, and I'm just like, all right, like I'm feeling like it's more than just he's just gonna bring these 500 niggas together, because I felt like we could. I just felt like more than that.
No, yeah, I just see it as them putting it in a way to where that when thousands of niggas come up on their side, because they were saying they'd be surprised if they could only even get 500 people. So when there's like 5,000 people on their side,
Yeah, it's coming from him.
It's not gonna be like, where the fuck did this come from?
Oh, and then we got another hidden motherfucker in the jail. Finally, Fishbowl dude. Because people were saying that was a kid or somebody else. I was like, nah, bro, that looked like a unique ass nigga.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we confirmed that is a unique ass nigga.
Yeah, it's one of the top three. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he gonna help them get out, I think, in combination with Big Mom. And that might be decent.
We got the Scorpion niggas bounty.
Who?
Scorpion.
One. Is that higher than Dogtooth? Dogtooth's like 1 billion, right?
Yeah, so
even.
1,057,000,000.
Oh, you mean the Queen's bill? Yeah. Yeah, Queen got 1.3.
Or is that? I know bounties don't equal strength, but I feel like that might be.
Do I think Queen is stronger than?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
You don't.
I think King is though. I think King is for sure.
So would you argue that they're tied?
What's the highest bounty?
Yeah, I can see tied.
The highest
Dogtooth was
no. You know, Black Bears. It's like 2.2 billion.
There you go.
God damn.
I'll turn myself in, boy.
For real. Like that binding just leave the next day.
I just break down.
Just put this in this account in Sweden or whatever.
But no, I can see Jack. Not Jack. What's the score?
Dogtooth?
Name? No,
Queen.
Yeah, Queen and sort of easy name too. Queen and category being equal. I can see that.
You jokey nigga, so. But I mean, like, it's just.
But yeah, King
it's putting more disappointment on Big Mom Pirates to me, to be completely honest.
Wait,
like,
the Big Mom Pirates?
Yeah, I mean, like, alright, you're your second strongest nigga is not up to par with the second strongest in that crew. So to me, it goes like, I've already lost respect for Whitebeard Pirates anyways, but like, the Whitebeard Pirates and Big Mom Pirates, I'm kind of like,
you don't think Whitebeard Pirates could see the?
Don't think Marco is that strong. No, I don't think Marco's that strong. You don't think Queen can take on the Admiral?
Yeah, but I'm saying Marco also did it. I don't think Queen can beat him.
But I mean, Marco was just like, I felt like all the Whitebeard Pirates did was holding them niggas off.
I don't think Queen will beat the Admiral.
We're talking the old Admiral or new Admiral because
I'm not talking.
Yeah, because I'm like new Admiral.
Yeah, it might be tough for him. But what's the fuck? I'm forgetting names. What's the light buddy name?
Kizaru. But Kizaru old head.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he would drop Queen.
Not like I think Kizaru, Akainu, and Aokiji grew up together. That's what I'm trying to say.
So you think they did?
I don't think they did.
What does that mean?
I don't think Kizaru is. I think Kizaru has been an admiral for a generation longer than them other two have.
No, they were all there at the same time.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
already the same age?
In the flashback. Yeah,
flashback. Then fine, I take it back.
Yeah,
I take it back.
But I'm saying, I think those three would still beat like all of the.
I don't know. Ben Beckman shut that nigga down.
I think people overhyped that.
I think that's
too.
even. Bro.
People had that shit up too. I find it hard to believe that Angel and the second scoop could be king.
First of all, I
find it hard to believe. Like,
I know we talk about admirals this, admirals that, but I am of the side of the Marines are actually a tier weaker than the Yonkos.
Yeah, I agree.
So I don't see how a second in command could. I believe a second in command in a crew can take out an admiral 1v1 minus Marco. Marco, I think he would eventually take that L to one of those admirals.
You think Dogtooth can beat an admiral? Nope.
I think Dogtooth could beat an admiral. Do I believe that?
Let me think about it. Not the gravity guy. I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about it.
No.
I'm thinking about it.
Not at all.
Okay, Dogtooth and Whitebeard Pirates, no, but I don't think somebody in Shank's crew, and I don't think King and Kaido's crew can't beat an admiral. I don't
think so.
You think they're gonna take it out? Because my thing is,
I don't think they can. I don't think they can beat an admiral.
I think that you're saying that Marines are on the same tier as Yonkos, which I don't believe.
No, but you're forgetting it. But at least to me, in my mind, the Yonko, between the Yonko and the second in command,
it's a big gap.
It's a big gap, and Admirals fall somewhere in between that gap.
I don't buy that, because if that's the case, then these 3 admirals now would be better, and I felt like they're
What do you mean?
They would be like, I would be able to see them that, but I could see all 3 of them admirals can drop. The new 3 admirals
It's only 2 new ones. Right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. But I should be able to see that vision with those 2 new admirals. I don't.
No.
Fujitora was about as strong as Don Flamingo. That's about it. That's what I got from that arc. Like, if they went 1v1, that would have had a decent time.
But it's close. It's close.
It was close. Maybe. So, to me, Don Flamingo scared in his boots of Kaido's crew. Scared in his boots.
He's scared of Kaido.
If Queen showed up, that nigga shit in his pants.
Because of Kaido. I don't think... Again, I'm sure Queen is strong.
I'm sure Queen can drop Don Flamingo.
Yeah, I'm sure too.
Right. So then, boom, that's it.
I think Dog can also drop Don Flamingo. You don't think so?
You think what?
Queen can also drop him. I mean, no, not Queen.
Dog
can also drop him. So I'm saying, I think all the commanders, maybe not.
No, Cracker fucked his own self up on that.
Yeah, I
Jack,
think above Cracker. Yeah, I think that could be them too.
Yeah, I think Jack taking them.
But I'm saying above, like I think from Smoothly on up could probably beat Don Flamingo.
Okay.
But I don't think any of the commanders can see the original admirals. They were strong, yo. Like, this nigga was fighting White. He was getting his ass. He was fighting Whitebeard.
If Marco was
face off, like he was strong.
If Marco was tied with them,
no, Marco, they were not tied. That's what I'm saying. They actually they were holding them off. They were fighting them. They could fight them,
knowing that they were going to lose.
They would lose eventually. They were going to lose.
I just don't see what Shank's crew.
Diamond, Josu, and Marco eventually.
I don't feel that was Shank's top tier. I'll put it that way. I don't feel that was Shank's top tier, and I don't feel that necessarily with at least one person besides Kaido in Kaido's group. That's it. The other ones, sure, I can buy that Dogtooth would eventually take the L to Admiral 1v1, but I don't buy that King would of the old Admirals, and I don't buy that either the top tier or 2 of the top tier in Shank's crew would.
I'm just saying, like, what makes you think that
because Garp and Goldie Rogers gap.
Between who?
That's why.
Wait.
The fact that like Smoker is a rival to Luffy, but their gap is that big in terms of strength. I don't think the 1v1 fight would equal a win, and I also don't think that I think that same thing is true for Garp and Goldie Roger. Even though they were rivals, I don't think that Garp was actually on the same power tier as I think it's mirrored. So I think that what they showed us with Luffy and Smoker is how Garp and Goldie Rogers were, which means that I don't think Garp is up there. I think the Marines are significantly weaker than Yonko.
Again, yes, I agree. But I'm saying the Yonko, I don't think that the admirals are weaker than the commanders.
Why I say that is because we have a fleet admiral. The fleet admiral is going to be the one that has to take on or give the go to, like, let's say war to war. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna bring my strongest niggas to take on this one Yonko's crew. So the strongest niggas are gonna encompass the fleet admiral, at least an admiral or a couple admirals, and then a couple of vice admirals. The vice admirals are going to take on all of these specialty ass niggas that are under the tier. So your Lord Ovens, your whatever, they're all going against vice admirals. Smoker is going against like one of them special niggas and fighting. So these admirals are now left to fight the top tier, and the fleet admiral, who I still think is weaker than the Yonko, is left to fight the Yonko, which will eventually take that L. Which means that these admirals are now forced to also, by sandwich theory, I feel like it's forcing those admirals, even though it's hard for me to see. I would still think that the fight would be even, but at least one of those old 3 admirals is taking an L to somebody's commander. So at least one of them.
So when I look at it,
so Akainu is taking an L to somebody in somebody's crew. Back then. Now he's a fleet admiral, so he has to go with a Yonko.
Besides Yonko himself, I don't think Akainu would lose to anyone besides Yonko himself. Mm-hmm. I think the Whitebeard art, like war or whatever, is perfect example. Is that
But
besides Whitebeard.
But see, our problem here, right? The problem that gets unfolded with that is now that we have entered the Whitebeard crew, and now we've seen Big Mom's crew, we have been shown now officially that there is not equivalencies with Commanders. So I can't buy anything that happened in a Whitebeard crew because now my justification of feeling like they was pretty weak is now proven true because Queen and Dogtooth separation and bounties. Whitebeard's an old ass nigga.
If we're throwing out bounties,
Whitebeard's the oldest of the Yonkos. He's a carryover from the old generation, and his belief of building niggas was like, you're my family, so I put you in position. But like, it wasn't like there wasn't any strength limit there. It was like I think he built good leaders. Because I still feel like where he put Ace was like his second in command.
True.
I don't feel like Ace is can go with these niggas that we're seeing. I don't see it.
We don't know shit about Ace. So.
That's true, but I don't see it. Do you see it? You see Ace taking on Smoothie, maybe. I can see that, but I don't see Ace taking on Dogtooth.
Depending on the strength of Blackbeard. You don't like Blackbeard, so you always rate him low. But if a person puts Blackbeard up there with the Commanders, before he took Whitebeard's power, of course.
Right.
If someone put Blackbeard up there, then yes. Ace is up there too.
So you think Ace can take on Dogtooth and win? Second in command. This was Ace's position.
No, I don't think he would beat Dogtooth, but I'm just like within that realm.
Well, what I'm telling you is
in that realm.
Ace. Okay, so either way, you just said that the second in command couldn't beat Big Mom's first in command. So you just established a tier for me. Ace is second in command.
Okay.
Of Whitebeard's crew under Marco. You don't think he can beat Dogtooth? Right?
But Dogtooth was first in command.
Right. Mm-hmm. But you don't think he can beat Dogtooth.
Yeah. So
right now, Big Mom and them are here. At the very least. They're here. Or Whitebeard is here. I'm just trying to tier the Yonko crews. So right now, you just said, okay, their second in command definitely can't beat him, so we know for sure Whitebeard's crew is not stronger than Big Mom's crew.
Whitebeard's crew.
Power-wise.
Is not stronger than Big...
They're either tied or they're lower. Their second in command cannot beat their first in command. Right now, we just established that Kaido's tier is stronger than Big Mom's tier, just by looking at bounties. Mm-hmm. The second in command is able to beat.
You can't look at bounties though.
Where I'm extrapolating here, sure, whatever. Maybe in things it's not, but from what I'm seeing as bounties, it's a rough estimation of strength. So, to my understanding, it's either going to be a tie or a Queen takes the W versus Big Dogtooth, which now places Kaido's crew here.
I think Kaido's crew is stronger than Big Mom's crew.
Right, so Kaido's crew is here, Big Mom's crew is here. I'm just trying to find out where Whitebeard's crew is, because all that tells me now is that, okay, the Admirals, if let's say Whitebeard's crew is weaker than Big Mom's crew, the Admirals went against their commanders, and they they could beat them, but they were still giving them go. So now I have to tier you up to Big Mom's crew. How you gonna handle there? That now my guess is that y'all tying.
I don't think they were giving them go. I think they could fight them.
Okay, so my guess is that it's a tie at Big Mom's level. If we argue that Whitebeard's crew is lower, which now mean if we scale up to Kaido's crew, somebody in Kaido's crew is beating an admiral from the old generation for sure. That's not Kaido.
When you're saying scaling, I don't think that. When I say this, I think someone can beat. So let's go with the 10.
My guess is Shakes is up here.
Let's go out of 10 fights.
Yeah.
Right? If
I don't think anybody in Whitebeard's crew is beating any of the old generations 1v1 in a fight.
Zero, yeah.
So I think 0 wins.
Correct, I agree.
I argue Dogtooth might be able to take a win against the Right Admiral.
I disagree. I think
against the Right Admiral.
I think he loses every time too. Because in my mind, I'm saying, okay, look at it like this. Do you think how much?
He also weakened himself.
He
also weakened himself in that fight.
How much stronger do you think Kaido is than Whitebeard?
How much stronger do I think Kaido is than Whitebeard?
Way above Whitebeard?
Yes, he's sick. Dude's sick. So yeah.
You think he's way above?
He's sick now. I wouldn't say way above. But yeah, he's sick. They 1v1. I don't see Kaido taking I'm about to die type injuries. No, I felt like he would beat him.
So
he might go, oh yeah, you can touch me now, but he's like, nigga, you old and your punches are weak. I remember when I fought you in the top tier and I was scared. I'm not scared of you.
So then what about Big Mom versus Whitebeard?
Big Mom versus Whitebeard?
Yeah.
I still think Big Mom's taking the W there. Punch is too strong.
Think so.
Yeah, he's sick. It's solely based on the fact that Whitebeard is not his top tier. All he can do is that earthquake shit. But if we go 1v1, Whitebeard cannot last. Yes, he did that slice against Shanks, but that's all he had.
Slice.
When Shanks came on the boat. Yeah, he hit him with the sword clash. Like, that's about it. But, like, come on, 1v1, that nigga was sick.
No, I mean, even on the based on the order of showing, like Yonko and just like based like anime style, the last person to show up is the strongest.
Right.
Based on
So
the
Shanks
order, then technically
it
it would be Whitebeard, Big Mom, Kaido, and Shanks.
Yeah.
I think that's what MGG's argument is.
That's all I'm saying. And the bounties are trying to, like, paint that picture a little bit, which to me is telling me that at least, even if you say Kaido's tier, even if you say Kaido, like, the commanders are not beating the old school admirals, I don't believe that there's not one person in Shanks' crew that's not Shanks that can't beat one of those admirals. At least one. I just don't buy it. There's someone in there. His second in command should be able to drop one of those admirals.
I would say the
even if however you want to play the fight, if it's tied, whatever, someone's getting the W. No, I don't think it's tied.
I think the best case.
I don't think it's tied because the fleet admirals have shown us they're not up there. How can you be stronger? You know what I mean? If you're the fleet admiral, you're supposed to be the strongest by definition in the military.
Okay.
That's my understanding.
Pretty much.
So, and then there's still the Gorosei. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think Marines are really, like, we put a lot of weight on them. But I think Gorosei is the true power tier there. But I'm gonna leave that out. All I'm saying, the Fleet Admiral is the top. And to me, if we can't still see a Kainu beat any of these Yonko, and I can't, I don't think you can either. Then it proves to me that, like, that nigga was like he still can take an L to any one of those. Whatchamacallits, if we're talking back in the day. Because our assumption now is that he got a little bit of power-ups between that time period. Might not have been a huge one, but he's stronger than he was then, right?
Who? Akainu?
Akainu was stronger than he was then.
I assume so.
So I think that there is definitely a commander in either Kaido's career, that could be Akainu.
Right now.
Not right now. Back then.
Back then. I still don't think so because...
I don't know what changed with any of these people. Any of the Yonko tiers. There was no power-ups that happened between them, as far as we know, right? They were arguably the same strength that they were then till now.
Do you think that King could beat, like, sick Whitebeard? I don't think so.
No. But you think that Akainu could?
I think you have a better chance than King would, is what I'm saying.
Doubt it.
Like, Whitebeard Akainu did a good job against Whitebeard.
That was a plan with a lot of help, though. I'm talking about, you show up on a boat, and you go, Whitebeard, I'm giving you a 1v1. Akainu got dropped when he tried that. And that is when he said, all right, let's go do this.
So that's my issue when you try to compare the Marines directly to the crew. Mm-hmm. Because there is no one-on-one that's going to beat the Yonko, right? But I think there's a fleet admiral and three admirals.
Right.
I don't think there are...
I say look at the battle then when you say that.
I don't think besides the top the top commander, I don't think any other ones of them could probably see.
Hey, can you plug this in for me over there?
Admiral. Jack, for example. I don't think Jack is beating any of the old admirals.
You don't think Jack?
I don't. The fact
that's fine.
The fact that the cat and dog were fighting them, there's no way Jack can beat an admiral, right?
But do you think the cat and dog could gave Kainu or any of those admirals a go? So you think they would be dropped day one and they showed up?
When you say drop, I don't mean it's going to be like a
wash your head.
Like an immediate drop, no. But they're going to lose.
I mean, so you're just telling me that you don't see that any of those Old Marine Admirals can take an L to any of the commanders in any Yonko's crew?
I would say if it's an L, the only one that can do it would be
Shanks, somebody in Shanks' crew.
Again, I don't know the comparable between Shanks and Kaido.
My guess is Shanks' crew is stronger. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Because off your same theory of like the way we're showing them,
I don't know.
I arguably think
Kaido, I don't know.
Ooh,
so let's.
I wouldn't want to even try to touch that.
Let's take the Shibukai or whatever arc. Do we think that was set up in order of strength? The battles, Crocodile, then what's his face, Ghost Dude, Gecko Moria, then Don Flamingo. that was the order we fought those in. Do you think that was lined up in terms of strength? Because I feel like this arc mirrors that in terms of the way we're battling people.
I think that in that case it was strength wise. Well,
so actually, if any of those is off, then I don't have anything to stand on. Because so to me, if you felt like
7 of them, right?
Yeah, but the order we fought them was Crocodile was the first Shippuden we fought.
Yep.
After that, as far as I remember, was Gecko Moria. Yep. Then after that was Don Flamingo. Jinbei
introduced or fought?
Fought. We fought those 3 in that order. Jinbei was there. Mihawk was there, but we didn't fight either one of them. Yeah. But that was the order
Kuma,
but
that was
Kuma really also. Legit, but Kuma was right after Gecko Moria.
True.
But I think Kuma was stronger than Doflamingo.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's why Kuma's kind of weird.
And he was weakened. If you argue it, he wasn't full Kuma strength.
He's still stronger. What?
That's what I'm saying. But he in the weakened state, you could argue like Doflamingo would take that W because he's a robot now. Okay. Fully awakened Kuma. No. Yeah, he should definitely. So I would still argue that is still in order of strength, and they didn't win either. He dropped them. This was pre-time skip. The time skip then happened, and then they fought Don Flamingo, which was still arguably they could have took another L to that too. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it lined up in strength there, and I think that this is mirroring that. So I would argue Whitebeard is the weakest of today's Yonko at that level. Not saying that he wasn't the strongest at some point, but I'm saying
that because then in that case, like Whitebeard wasn't an enemy to Luffy though. In that case, Mihawk was the first one introduced in the story.
What do you mean?
Ooh, true.
Because Whitebeard was introduced in the story.
I mean, that's where it gets weird.
Whitebeard didn't fight Luffy. Like Whitebeard wasn't an enemy to Luffy. So in that case, we're just talking about from the timeline when you see Mihawk was number 1.
Then Big Mom was the first one introduced because that's the first one they fought.
When I said
Kaido's next, yes, he did.
He didn't fight.
When I mentioned introductions of Yonko, I meant simply starting to understand the power structure and capabilities of each
Whitebeard is the first one then.
Technically, for Yonko, like I said, again, Whitebeard, Big Mom, Kaido, and though we've been seeing the people of Shanks, we still haven't really seen them fight.
Yeah.
So that was pretty much my base for that. Now we're on to the Shichibukai, right?
Yeah.
As far as true fighting capabilities, we got a taste of Mihawk first, which is true, obviously. Mm-hmm. But we haven't really seen him fight, if that makes sense.
Nor did anyone try to take him down, so...
So I mean, like that's where it gets a little weird, because that's why I also wanted to put a note on Kuma too, because like we still haven't really seen Kuma fight also too. Yeah. No, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So I mean, like there's debate as far as where Kuma and Doflamingo go. I mean, y'all can hash that out, but I'm still a little debatable about that. But what MGG was talking about, as far as like Crocodile, Moria, Doflamingo, that order I would say is decently accurate.
Here's what I'm saying: is I'm trying to put a black box around the old admirals fighting the commanders, and just use things we clearly know, which is the top end and bottom end of the spectrum. The bottom end is we know pretty much that any of the like vice admirals besides the oddities, Garp being like the only one I know, really, Garp being the only one I know, is pretty much either going to be on par or taking an L to any of these special niggas we know in the other crews. From my understanding.
So you saying Garp was taking an L to the commanders?
No, Garp is the exception.
Oh. Okay.
So Garp is the extension of like special niggas. So I'm talking about our Lord Ovens, our Count Chickens, like those niggas. Like I argue that them versus the Vice Admirals is going to be a bunch of ties or a bunch of L's on the Vice Admiral side.
I think the Vice Admirals can beat Ovens.
Okay. And then, so if you put that there, so now you say that the Vice Admirals are stronger than Ovens. My thing is
I think they're in the same realm. When I say realm,
and that's fine. That's why I said it's ties or L's. That's why I didn't say drops. I said a bunch of ties or L's. So, and then at the top tier, we see Fleet Admirals are the only people we have to say, which is why I think the Gorosei is a power tier, because those are the only people I would argue can give Yonko a real go. From my hype estimation, but like I said, another theory: Fleet Admiral versus Yonko. And there, I don't see any Fleet Admirals winning. I don't see Sengoku winning. Sengoku just turned into a big-ass motherfucker. And I think that him versus Whitebeard 1v1, he might have given Whitebeard the L, but it would also be like why I think Whitebeard would take the L to any one of those other motherfuckers. Because he's sick.
True.
That's it. True. So, him full body versus any one of these other motherfuckers, I don't think that they're taking the L. And then Akainu versus any one of these motherfuckers, I also don't think that they're taking an L. So to me, now your top tier is weaker, and your bottom tier, in my vision, is weaker. So that would mean that these old admirals would have to fit into that box. Because, and this is only coming because I know you can see that today with the admirals we have today, because it's easy to see it with them. Why I say with the old admirals is because I don't think any power-ups happen to these niggas between the time skip, as far as we know. So to me, Queen was always Queen before those 2 years. So she was always that strong. So that means that the argument stands to me in that realm. So I think that arguably, I don't think like the Whitebeard stuff. That's why I feel like there's tiers to it. Whitebeard, sure, the admirals are here with the Whitebeard crew, but Big Mom crew, they're either even to me, or like the Big Mom crew edges it out by like one person. There's one person who in her crew who could take out an admiral by a very strong fight. I'm talking about. So it would be like both of them.
Big Mom?
Yeah, I'm talking about. It would be like how Dogtooth beat Luffy, where both of them pretty much KO'd at the end, but like this other person had to win. So now when we scale up to Kaido's crew, King is dropping one of them. One of them is scared of King, and like he's dropping one of them. Then we get to Shane's crew. There's one or two that's taking that.
So I look at it, again back to the like within range. I think all the Yonko's crews themselves are all in the same realm of strength.
All the Yonko's crew
are in the same. So
you don't see like this. You see just. And then maybe like a small hump.
Crew-wise, of course. So like Kaido, for example, he has his commanders are stronger than Big Mom's commanders. Yeah. But I think Big Mom has more like people below commanders that are strong.
Than the smile niggas.
Exactly. Because they are, as you've seen, they're all weak.
Yeah.
Right?
Besides like the Flying Six, which I would argue that's their power tier. That's their like.
But even then, like Sanji beat him off screen, no problem. He wasn't injured at all. Yeah. So,
but I think Sanji could do the same thing with Oven. I don't think the argument stood there. Like they look like that. If they fought one-on-one, he would have took that out.
I'm saying I think there's more people of that level in Big Mom's crew. I think pretty much everyone. Like all
response
you.
I mean,
Candy Buddy. Like I think all of those.
Hunger practically has like a country of people as like her crew. I mean, I feel you.
Of that level,
sure.
So I was saying that,
and that is why. And you're saying that's what's keeping the balance.
Yeah, and so even with the Marines versus Whitebeard, I think most of the fights with the Yonko go the same way. The Admiral, none of the Admirals could beat Whitebeard themselves. 100%. Right? They would fight them, maybe like hold them off a little bit, or eventually lose, whatever. Mm-hmm. The remaining commanders would fight but in this case it would be a Akainu fighting the Admiral. He hold them off, whatever, blah. And then the rest of the Admirals would be fighting the commanders. The Admirals, I think some of the commanders will lose for sure. Some of the commanders might tie or whatever, or maybe even win. But at that point, it'll be like a close fight to where like they're mostly out of commission. And at that point, it's just the other niggas, like who left over. It would be like the ovens left over at that point, I guess. Okay. But that's what I'm saying. I think overall wise, all the Yonko crews are essentially within the same tier.
I'll put it this way. I mean, and I get your point. All I'm gonna say is I don't think, and this is maybe a side to it, I don't think Ace is stronger than Dogtooth. I don't think Ace is stronger than. I would argue I don't think Ace is stronger than Smoothie. I think the only person Ace taking out of Big Mom's crew is.
I think it's fair.
Cracker.
I don't think it's fair.
That's it. I think that's the only thing you take out.
I don't think it's fair.
I really think that.
Because like anyone that
all we have is Marco. So like Whitebeard's crew is literally Marco, Whitebeard, Marco, Ace, then Jozu.
Right, those are the top three.
Jozu, Cracker, that's like an even fight. If you really think about it, hard ass thing. That's it. They just hard ass motherfuckers.
Fighting Aokiji.
Yeah, and hard ass.
I think Cracker will get bang dropped.
Yeah, once we get to Cracker. Remember, like. I think most people in the world think Cracker is that swole ass nigga.
Big Mom also has 4 commanders too, though.
Oh, true, I forgot about that. Who the fourth one?
Right, the fourth guy.
The first nigga that got dropped. Yeah,
fourth guy got.
I forgot about that. He's pretty close to the level of Cracker, I guess.
Yeah.
So I mean,
he's weaker than Cracker.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's probably close to Cracker. Like,
didn't we see him? Snap?
No.
I don't think they showed that nigga.
We saw like in a silhouette, I think, or we saw him. We saw him. We didn't see him.
Because homie got got by Kid, right?
Yeah, no, he got dropped by a rogue.
Yeah.
Oh.
But and then they demoted him after that, I think. But
oh,
it would be him and Cracker fighting one commander again. For example, him and Cracker fighting Jack or something like that. So.
All right. I mean, whatever.
I think they're all relatively not one on one.
I mean, it just sounds like Deuce is saying Yonko are Yonko for a reason, which is respectable.
Yeah,
I mean, they are Yonko.
I know the gap is there. I just think we're sleeping a little bit too much on the commanders. But I think
we're sleeping on the admirals. If the commanders themselves are so strong,
because you can't see it today. That's the thing.
What?
You cannot see Fujitora beating top 3. Who in the top 3 you think Fujitora could take on?
Top 3 who?
Commanders, top 3. Who's commanders? Which commanders you see Fujitora taking a dub on?
Smoothie.
You think he can take a dub on Smoothie?
Yeah.
I don't know Smoothie's power, so I can't.
I don't know. That doesn't make hard.
I can't argue. So then that means you're Cracker. That means Cracker.
Sure. I think Smoothie.
Tough. I don't see Queen, and I don't see Jack.
I think Jack would be a fight.
I think Jack's smacking that meteor out the fucking thing, bro.
I don't see how you can say that when the cat and dog fought him.
But I'm saying, I think that just puts more respect on the cat and dog name than disrespect on Jack. You feel what I'm saying? Because he still beat them.
No, because I
fought for a week straight.
No, he did not beat them. He didn't beat them.
What did he do?
He didn't beat them.
Oh, wait, no.
That's when they dropped the bomb. They were actually going to win. That's when they dropped the poison gas. They
still fought him for a week.
But they weren't fighting him together, remember? They weren't fighting him together.
I feel you, but what they did was basically like if Luffy fought Jack and then said, hey, bro, I'm about to go take a nap, and then I'm going to come back again as Luffy full strength, and you going to still be tired, and I'm going to fight you again.
No, I get it.
He fought them
Jack
for a week straight.
Jack's stronger than both of them, I agree. But I'm saying, if they can fight you for 12 hours and you don't beat them, I still consider them in your round. You're still stronger.
Two niggas who have senzu beans fighting you for a week straight. Like, I'm confused on why, you making it seem like that means he's weak.
No, I'm not saying he's weak, but I'm saying you think that...
So you think Fujitora could survive that and drop them?
I think Fujitora can beat both of the cat and dog.
Okay.
Not at the same time. I mean, he can beat each of them individually.
So you think it wouldn't last a week for Fujitora? You think he's winning?
I didn't say that. I didn't say Fujitora could beat Jack either. They can fight.
But what I'm saying is, what you're telling me is that if the same thing happened to Fujitora, he's winning. That's what I heard. You said you think he can beat the cat and dog.
I don't know that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I'm not getting about.
No, what I'm saying is that them fight. The fact that they can fight him.
Yeah.
12 hours. It's still a long fight.
Yeah, 100%.
If Jack fought you for 12 hours and didn't win, that means you're not that much stronger than him. If it's One Piece, like if you're stronger than someone, they're clearly
they'll drop you.
Yeah. Like so, if they're fighting you for 12 hours out the day, you're not that much stronger than him. At the end of the day, that's what it is. He has hella endurance, but he's not that much stronger than you.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Right. And I think that I'm sure Fujitora is stronger than the cat and dog.
So you're saying if the situation was reversed, it's Fujitora now trying to drop 12 hours.
Yeah.
At some point,
he's winning.
Fujitora is going to
literally drop. He might not have endurance like Jack.
But that's what I'm saying. But you're saying it doesn't get to that point where you need to see his endurance. You're saying he drops them before they have to go take a rest. That's what I'm hearing you say. I'm hearing you say he wins easier than Jack.
I think that Fujitora would beat the cat.
Jack fought 12 hours for a week straight to a L. What I'm hearing you say is Fujitora will fight 6 hours, drop the cat, fight another 6 hours when the dog come out, and drop him, and then he'll leave. That's what I heard.
I don't think Deuce is working on the endurance, but I think
the 6 hours I was going on. What I'm saying is that one day they fight.
I think if Jack had fought one of them on their own, I think he would have won. And I think the same thing, Fujitora would win against one of them on their own.
Okay.
I don't know where that was building to, but I agree now.
I'm saying that Fujitora. I don't know if Jack would beat Fujitora. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. So Fujitora beating Jack.
I don't think he beat Jack.
But Queen.
You don't know. I think cool. Queen got it. I don't think
Shank's top 3.
I don't think Queen is beating Light Buddy at all. Huh? I don't think Queen is beating.
Kizaru?
Yeah, I don't think so.
You think Queen is beating Kizaru?
No. He said.
Well, yeah, but that's
Kizaru beat him.
Kizaru's an old generation nigga. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's still there. I think he would beat.
He's basically a secret fleet admiral, which is why I'm like.
Exactly.
I mean,
yeah,
sure.
I think he would beat all of them.
But Kizaru is one person that I argue is been the same tier for forever. Aokiji and Akainu are two people that I argue had a power up in that time skip. I don't think Kizaru changed at all because I don't think he ever had a need to get stronger.
Yeah,
I
so
think those two
were stronger than them before. Then that's what you're saying. I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know if he was stronger than them. I just think that he's stayed wherever he was back then.
That's fair.
Which means that like,
and I still think that's stronger than
which is fine. Which is
all the commanders.
And all I was arguing is that a commander could beat one. I wasn't saying it would be like 3-on-3. I'm saying that there's one commander, and then it would be tier wise, meaning like the bar would drop. So in Whitebeard's crew, it's none. In Big Mom's crew, it's like a tie with the top one,
I think it's none.
And then like or none. Yeah. And then in like Kaido's crew is like top one is dropping one, and then Shank's crew it might be like 2 is taking on 1, and 1 is tying, and 1 is dropping easily. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying the bar drops as you go up in the tier of people.
Okay, I think I'm just the dropping, that king dropping the admiral. I think that may have thrown it off. I don't think that's not possible.
Yeah, I think they're all gonna go, but who is going to take the eventual dub? Not there. I mean, I think that there's.
Iron King is fighting on Kizaru and then getting up and fighting another person.
Oh yeah, 100%. No.
So that
no,
I
don't see
whether he wins or loses is still it's a cancel out. That's just how it is.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Just like how all the like stride fights go after they fight that guy, like they just sit down, they win.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah, it's over.
And that's just how it is.
Okay.
All right. So we done with that.
Always 7 deadly sins for a hot second.
Oh yeah, they did have 7 deadly sins. What the fuck happened in that? Melio's. It's about to be over. I felt like they freed that nigga.
Getting close.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. I mean, like, they didn't free him, but, like, yeah, he's about to take an L to friendship game. But I'm not gonna lie, I like the way they did it this one.
Oh, for real?
It didn't feel like, it made sense. You know, it wasn't like a reach. Like, they explained it in the story. Whether, like, versus the usual friendship power-up, which is just like, I feel something. It was literally like, Clover was like, I'll help him out with my mind-bending powers.
Well, actually,
and then they got him out.
Because he was actually, Meliodas was actually beating the king.
Yeah,
then he
lost hope because he lied.
Manga.
And then but then Gauther helped the power of friendship in it. So they like explained it away in the story. So I was like, okay, it didn't feel like forced.
He alive. Then he wanted to fight again. So.
True.
So yeah, I wasn't mad at that.
Yeah, looks like the show's gonna be over. Give it like 3 more chapters.
I wonder, but we haven't. No, I think if it was, we'd get that notification.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They would tell you. You know, they'd be telling you.
Yeah,
they'd be telling you.
I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Like final 10 chapters, blah blah blah. So yeah, he's gonna make something up. He's gonna finesse something else.
Wow.
She's coming.
I mean, I can't.
Was anything?
Okay,
Fairy Tail or Boruto?
Fairy Tail 100 Years. I read that shit. I thought it was lit. But I'm just gonna hype it up at MVP of the week. It doesn't deserve review respect, highlight respect. Hinomaru Sumo.
Oh damn!
You watch it, Player 5? Damn, come
on. I'm behind.
He giving up on greatness.
Did you give it up straight up, or
I'm just behind. I've just been busy. Shit, I'll get to it.
Dang, he said I'll get to it. You gonna get to Chiharu no Sumo?
I mean, I've been wrong with you. I got to put respect. Chiharu Cole, you know, he basically what you call it?
Not this one, but
he took an L.
Yeah,
he had to.
It was building to it. But the thing is, like, it's an L that makes sense.
Me up. Oh,
it's an L that makes sense because the only person who could beat Chiharu is Chiharu.
Like he had to lose because if he didn't. He was basically.
He didn't lose to no.
I mean, like, how it still happened though? Like, they could have made the fight.
Even at the end, they said, "All right, well, if he didn't love sumo, he would have won." Because the whole thing was that he did that headbutt stuff. If he never did that headbutt, like, he would have won.
So what? Yeah. So why he do it though? Like, it was still
because he loved sumo. That was how they explained it away. It was like he wanted to have fun for once. Before it was all about like, I'm doing this because I need to drop y'all niggas so I can move to MMA. And then now he's like, wait, actually, now that I think about it, like, I'm going to be a sumo. I think it was basically like a saying that he's pivoted to wanting to be a sumo wrestler now instead of an MMA fighter.
That's bitch, man.
I think that's what they're trying to say.
Damn, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, so
that actually pisses me off more, though.
It is a little disappointing.
Disappointing as fuck. I mean, even if you think about the fight itself, it was literally silly as balls.
I feel like they had to do it to line up the next fight with Glasses Buddy. I feel like he had to take that L.
They should go to jail if they let him fight.
Who? Oh no, he going.
Nah, you really had to fight.
And you know
though.
he gonna get a win.
I mean, you knew he had. Yeah, you saw this coming. I
Now,
know
if
you
his
saw
ass
this
ended up
coming.
dying because he got them heart problems.
Yeah, no, that's what's gonna add the tension. Is like, you know, I got to, but
What the fuck?
They tripping, bro. Ain't no doctor to be like this. Not like
Leapfrog Buddy is KO.
Now though.
Leapfrog Buddy is KO. He can't fight no more.
Right, like he's got to fight.
Well,
and he needs a W.
Yeah, and they said it when the arc started. They was like, "Yo, you know you're gonna have to step up in this one. We know you love sumo, so
like it's happening.
just grow some balls. Let's get
and
it."
That's on the low key. That's
fuck that death shit, bro. If you're not going into the sumo ring to die, you not loving sumo. That's what they said. So fucking sacrifice that nigga. So I think that fight is gonna be lit. But yeah, we knew. I felt like we knew he had to take an L. He took too many. He had too long of a winning streak to not set up this L.
I mean, I just still thought it was going to be more legit than what just happened.
I feel you.
Like, this kid literally was effing. Like, they pretty much reverted all the way back to, oh, it's my older brother. Yeah. And he beat me because he just always be beating me and stuff.
Exactly.
Like, it's just like, really?
His older brother, Rado. His older brother, like, yeah, I just go to anything he do and I just beat it. And then I leave.
I mean, he's the prodigy.
I go into anything you do, I beat that shit, and then I get the fuck out.
Why you so obsessed with me, nigga?
It's funny. Their parents divorced, so he lived with his dad. He was like, I don't fuck with that nigga, so I'm living with my mom.
That's literally the reason why I said
wow.
He was like, I don't fuck with that nigga, so I say I'm gonna live with mom's. And then that nigga just like, he came up into his house. He was like, oh, you got some boxing gloves? And then he put on some boxing gloves, knocked that nigga out. He was like, oh, that's it? And then he quit. He was like, I'm done. So, I mean, that was funny. It was a nice little turn of events. I don't feel like.
That's true.
But yeah, I mean, hopefully it means that like Yuma's gonna catch a dub, and I mean Ozeki. I think it's fine. We got it. Chiharu, you there? I got the respect I need from him. Let's build up. Let's build up other niggas now. That's it. That's how I took it. It sucked, yeah, but
I don't know.
my heart was, even as I'm watching the episode, like my heart wasn't in it the way I was in his other fight, so I knew he was gonna take an L. Like I didn't feel like they set it up to where you like, yeah, he really.
I mean, like the L saw it coming. It was just a how it happened. I don't know. It was just a how it happened. That's all. I mean, maybe
don't sleep on Kuze group. That's all.
Honestly, I don't.
They had to set the stage. They used.
I mean, like getting the W. That's not surprising me. Like I don't care that Chiharu lost for the simple reason that we all saw it coming. Yeah, that's fine. But it's like the tone itself went from actually, low key that might be the exact reason though, low key, because like Tenoji's like whole squad was so serious and they were so serious that it's almost like they burnt out in a way.
Right, that's what she said.
Into this fight.
The old chick came out with that. She was like, "Oh yeah, I get y'all smiling and shit, but like y'all need to get that drive back,
right?
Because it's not done." But I felt like, I mean, TV Tropes calls it. I think it's called the Worf effect. But basically, when you use a character to establish the power tier of like the new villain or the next group of niggas, like Chiharu had to get dropped to establish that, like, I get it, we just fought Tenoji's team, who's like OP as hell, and y'all think these was the strongest niggas we ever fought, but actually, no, they not. Right. Kuze team is actually those niggas. Right. So I felt like by dropping him, they like let the audience know, hey, these people not to be fucked with. I get it. We set up Tenoji like he was God, but he's actually not. Mm-hmm. So I feel you. I think the next fight will definitely be interesting.
It's still got to go to the. So let me ask you this: who do you think is going to be the next one to lose?
Next one to lose?
Because someone else got to lose.
I think.
Because I feel like Glasses Buddy.
Glasses Buddy can't, because why I say Glasses Buddy can't is because Leapfrog has been building the L's for his win. I think Leapfrog's consistent L's, no matter how much hype we put on him, no matter how much we wanted him to win, he's consistently got dropped. And for that reason, I think that the next guy has to win. Now, the one after that would arguably be the captain, because the captain of the other team is one captain that has, like, he doesn't fuck around. So the other fat captain guy, the way they're setting him up, they keep going to him, talking about how he's stratted. I think he's coming in with the, versus all these other captains who were like, these Odachi niggas ain't shit. He's coming in with, I know you guys were gonna get here, so I need to show you that, like, I can't go. Like, all the other captains slept on them. He's the only one who seems like I didn't sleep on y'all niggas at all. So I think Ozeki might be the one to take that L. I feel like Yuma could also take it, but I think that he got one. Ooh, maybe that W was memorable enough that he won't take it. But I feel like he need one more. I just feel like he need one more to get it out of here.
I don't know. Yuma's W was kind of big. Like
we know we have to get enough. So the last fight we know is gonna happen. It's got to be Hinomaru and Koze. So
I think Yuma losing. Let me be real. So I mean, like even his master recognized him. Like, yo, you turn your life around.
That's true.
Good for you. So now he's gonna get a W, and then like, honestly, I have no idea who's gonna win that last match. But anyways, that's gonna happen. And then I think there's going to be at some kind of time skip. Oh, wait, is this Yuma Senior? No,
there's a time skip that's going to happen. I don't know when, but there's
so I think
a time
there's going to be a time skip that goes down where Yuma gets even more training from Master. Like, you lost, you some. Like, they're going to do the whole, like, soon did a kind of master student thing again. But that's going to be built up from the L he's about to have. So I think Ozeki's going to win simply because he's a senior. His last time to even do ish.
Yeah.
And then he going to bounce. And then Yuma just gonna get got.
Okay.
And then after that, honestly, if Hinomaru gets a W, I'm gonna be curious how they do this. Because honestly, I don't know.
He could go either way.
I don't know.
I feel you. All right. MVP of the week. Who am I giving it to? I'm giving it to Fairy Tail 100 Years. I know. Shocker. Why I'm giving it to Fairy Tail, though, is because they almost pulled me back in, y'all. They almost pulled me back in. Apparently, a new dragon got introduced. Dragon turned out to be Igneal's son. I'm hyped. And he got flames from hell. That nigga was showing him, like, he's basically doing what Natsu already do, which is like, I get it, water is a counter to fire, but fire can burn anything, even water. So I thought that was good. Like I from story point standpoint,
what the fuck?
To get to that point, I would say that I felt like it was better than the ending of Fairy Tail.
Wow.
If I stopped reading now, I would feel like Fairy Tail was meh. My rating of Fairy Tail is now a meh. That's it. It was a shit before. Is that chapter was good enough to me, or that arc has been good enough to me that I'm now at meh for Fairy Tail as a whole. So there we go. That's my MVP.
Who am I giving this to?
Shit. I'm gonna have to give my MVP to Nick Fury.
What?
From
you watched Captain
Marvel.
Oh, Dick. We should actually have you talk about that.
A couple people were hating on him. His interpretation of Nick Fury, but I just thought it was very. It was very real to how he kind of started the whole thing. So, like, he kind of kept his character kind of the same. And it just made me realize, hey, all you got to do is be able to tell the story. And as long as niggas believe it, you that nigga.
So this is like partially Nick Fury's origin story?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Interesting.
Because, I mean, like, he was literally a cop before, right?
He was in S.H.I.E.L.D. He was just like a S.H.I.E.L.D. nigga.
Oh, okay.
He was a Coulson or something.
Let me see who I want to give this to.
I'm giving it to Umbrella Academy. Psych.
Oh, y'all thought it was trash?
There wasn't no lit minus.
It was good.
You thought it was a lit minus?
Oh, no.
Okay, then, yeah.
Wow, fuck y'all, bro.
You think it was good?
I thought it was decent. It's good enough to get you all the way through, but it disappoints us.
Fuck. I forgot to talk about that in One Piece. Goddamn.
What?
About Zoro getting his sword stolen. Forgot to mention that.
I forgot about that shit too on the low. He'll get it back. He's smart. He's a smart cookie.
He get back with power.
King gonna have that shit holding that motherfucking shoulder.
Ooh.
Is it Ryuma's sword that he lost?
We don't know which one. We just all they said was Zoro was chasing
It
somebody.
might
who
be
stole
the
the
shitty
sword.
one, and so he can get it replaced.
The cursed one?
No, he has.
No,
the
the very
weakest one
old,
of the three?
Yeah, the
He has
super
one more
OG
shitty
one.
Oh, wait, what?
He has one more shitty sword. I think.
How?
Because it's
He
just
has Ryuma's sword.
It's just
He
an
can't
arrow.
give away the sword from his chick. From the chick that gave it to him.
Right? Wasn't it? Like we were talking about the very first sword he got, right?
I don't know which when he got him, but there's one there's one
That's the curse blade. It's gotta be the curse blade.
No, the curse
Unless
blade
that
is
broke-
one of the good ones.
Right.
So you're telling me he's giving away the sword that is like
at the
central
very
to his
get-go-
character.
Right. Like from the very get-go, he got 3 swords, and then 2 of his swords got, so he had to replace them.
And one sword,
but that very first sword that he still had from the OG never got broke. That's the sword he got from his master or
I highly doubt
who died.
He can't give that. He can't give that away. That's a part of his story.
Something's gonna happen.
Oh, maybe the sword itself might get a power up.
Yeah, but there's no way he can get that away. I would, or if there's any sword he got to give away, it's the cursed blade, because Ryuma's sword is up there.
They both are up there.
They're tied.
They're both.
I think they're both the legendary sword.
Yeah,
I forgot
but in the same tier.
No, one is. I think Ryuma may be the lowest. I don't know. One is the second tier. One is the third tier.
I forgot.
The first tier one is still out there though.
You did. Oh, well, the theory is he's gonna have one from each tier.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. I think that maybe they're gonna find out that the sword he got from old girl is actually up there, because it's kind of.
You know
what? F it. I'm gonna give it to Yuno again.
Brown. The girl.
This kid's just OP. The
ghoul.
Like, I feel like even if he was by himself, he's gonna lose to the devil, demon, whatever. But he'll probably give him at least like a good 5-minute go. So still, F it.
And you, Deuce?
Oh fuck.
He already got so you can't.
One Piece, no, nothing. 7 no.
Boku no Hero?
No.
Damn, no Totoro. You know Bakugo?
Let me see.
They was blowing niggas up.
Yeah, they on that
They
same
do that
bitch.
shit every chapter.
Damn, they gonna blow niggas up every chapter.
Well, they ain't good in Boruto's right?
Oh, Loki, you can give it to the broker who not squealing.
True. No snitching. Black men don't cheat.
He not black.
Hey,
No,
he's not. He got to my skill might be though.
I don't know. I only got none. All the shit was kind of weak.
Who'd you give your Super Player 5?
To Nick Fury.
Oh, yeah. So you ain't got one?
You read any other manga?
He said Boruto, but there was nobody weak there. Chick was trash. Kawaki did some stupid shit. Boruto did some dumb shit.
Oh, Boruto finally started getting good on Toonami.
Word?
Yeah, I think the filler just ended and they're I mean, like, seriously. I think this is like maybe the 3rd episode after the filler. But anyways, it's where Sakura just got kidnapped.
Keep that bitch.
So when she gonna find out about who her daddy is, or where she's questioning who her mommy is. Sorry.
Sakura had gotten kidnapped.
Oh, okay. So what?
Yeah, she get kidnapped.
Sakura got kidnapped because Sarada was about to. And Sakura took her place.
Oh, so you're about to fight little eye buddy.
Yeah, I've been seeing like that clip. She like just jogging.
Come on, man, you got one. You can give it to a sumo
Give it to the
lady.
nigga that said goof ass to.
There we go. Goof ass.
That's funny.
Hey, who's a goof ass this chapter? Now I think
We
about
should
it.
give a goofy award or something.
We do give goofy awards.
No, I mean, a goofy of the week. I mean.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know, man. There wasn't anybody who was a true goof ass this chapter. Maybe Liar would have got it last week.
Who's a liar?
That nigga who didn't realize Buddy was lying.
Since when did he have that power? So tell him he was lying.
His name Liar. Off that, I wouldn't believe. I believe it, but shit.
That shit, they just threw that shit in there random as fuck.
Damn, that sucks. There's really not a goofy ass this chapter. Well, who the fuck?
In this round,
maybe Norman.
Boruto was goofy.
Oh yeah, you true. Boruto was a true goof ass. Fuck you, boy.
Oh, I seen on Instagram. You didn't know he could do lava shit.
Yeah, nah. Everybody's flaming my ass.
So I was like,
I was like, oh well. I didn't respond to none of them comments.
Like, oh, you must be new here.
They was like, oh, you ain't read Naruto, but I was like, man, if y'all don't get y'all fucking fanboy ass out of here, I'm talking about another manga y'all niggas ain't never heard of. It. Stop it. Just because you read Naruto, Naruto in your bloodline. Fuck out of here.
That was funny.
They've been doing that since the war. It's the war. The war. I was like, shout out to y'all for correcting me. There we go. Whatever that means. Well, other than that, we out of here. See y'all next week. Peace.
Bye.
I'm hungry again. No.